Cue the music!
My spiritual people, oh, you're in for a treat. Welcome to the Lamarr and Tracey show, the only psychic tarot readers you need to know. You can trust our word because we've got your back, and our personal readings don't cost you a stack. Tracey is the one with the fiery flair, and Lamarr is the one with the gunned up hair. Trolls are jealous because we predicted it. Are you ready for the show? Cause it's time to get lit. Hi, Tracey.
Hi, Lamarr. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Not bad at all. What did I do wrong here? Lamarr, who are we discussing today? I didn't set up my feed.
I don't know. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. We're discussing Usher and Russell Brand.
Oh, yeah,
Mm,
Usher. Um, this is my confession.
just when I thought.
Oh, my God.
Actually, while you do that, I might want to. I think I might do my. I want to see if I can get the clip where I talk about Usher in my 2024 predictions.
Find it.
Yeah, because we haven't predicted it, people.
Well, you do.
Yeah, publish. Response status. I responded. Okay. Okay, so it's this one. Let's see. I'm gonna go on mute for like just a minute while I find this clip.
Go for it. I'll talk to the peoples. Hey, peoples. Don't forget that we're talking about celebrity drama, of course, in the beginning, but we are doing live readings. I love seeing a Leo and Capricorn doing business, best combo, business partners. Oh, I love that, Alicia. Hi, Fairy Waters. So don't forget that you're gonna pay Lamarr his PayPal. Oh, I should have had Lamarr post his PayPal. Darn it. His PayPal is townsendlt@vcu.edu. His Cash App is $Lamarr Townsend. Also, you could also choose $Lamarr Townsend Tarot. So either one is fine. His Venmo is Lamarr Townsend, or on
Yes.
Venmo, Lamarr Townsend Tarot. There you go.
Yes. And I found the clip, so I'm going to show the clip in a bit. But yes, like Tracey said, we are doing live readings. So
Yes.
get us while we are here. It is $60 per
Yes.
reading, like PayPal, Cash App, Venmo. Let me put the
Mm-hmm.
scrolling thingy at the bottom. And it's split right in the middle between me and Tracey. All right. So you get a reading from both of us. And the good thing is you can always come back to the video and rewatch days,
Mm-hmm.
months, years down the line.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a
Mm-hmm.
great deal. So get your readings while we're here, people.
Mm-hmm.
And today we are going to be talking about Usher and Russell Brand. I'm not sure who you want to
Yeah.
talk about first.
Um. Hmm. Well, let's talk about Usher first. He
Okay.
deserves to be headlining. He deserves to
The
headline this show.
exactly. I love seeing a Leo and Capricorn doing business, the best combo business partners. Thank you, Alicia.
That is so cool. Thank you,
Appreciate
Alicia.
that. Hi, everybody. Hi, Fairy Waters.
Hi,
Hi,
Fairy Waters.
Chantil.
Hi, Shantia. Shanti.
Shantia.
Hi,
Hi,
Jerry Jamison. Hi, Steven. Hi, CW. Hi. Hi, celestial earth goddess. Hey, all.
Hi, everybody.
Infinite. Hi, sweetie.
So, to the 33 people that are currently in the room, please like the video as well. Make sure you share and support both of our channels. Subscribe, follow wherever you're watching.
All of it.
So, Usher is headlining the Super Bowl, and I predicted it. Actually, I did predict it.
You did.
I I said in 2024 that Usher was going to get his flowers. Should we start with my predicted it?
Well, wait a second. That is so
Uh,
specific.
It's very. I said Usher. I used his
You didn't
name, Tracey.
say Vegas starlet. You said Usher. That's so specific.
I know that shows you that spirit never lies.
Never lies.
Never.
Let's start with your video.
All right. Let's see. Okay. So I did a 3-part series so far. I'm gonna do another one, a part 4, soon. But I did a 2024 psychic reading. I've been doing this for years, where the year before I predict what's gonna happen in the next year. I want to say you guys can
Hmm.
see the date right here. This was uploaded, premiered on September 6th. So this was like
Yes.
2 or 3 weeks ago that I predicted
Yes.
this. So this is an 100% true, accurate prediction. Now this is the part where I say Usher's gonna have his flowers in 2024. Let's watch. Can you guys hear? Can you hear? Interesting and odd. Can you hear that?
I heard you say interesting and odd. Yes.
Okay, good. There's something where Usher could get his flowers in the year 2024. It's random. I just saw Beyonce too, so it was really quick. I think that might be all I say. Wait, let's
That's
see.
enough.
That's enough, right?
That's the predicted it.
Yeah. I want to see if I say more though, because I don't remember what I said.
Go ahead.
I like my hair, by the way.
It's nice.
Child, I am deep in the. I feel like there could be an issue with the train, and I feel like there's a woman here. No, let me go back one more time just so people can hear. I just saw Beyonce too. So is this coming
2024.
in the room? I predicted that Usher was gonna have his flowers in 2024, and then they announced he's doing the Super Bowl. Let's listen one more time. It's random.
Go back a little bit again.
I just saw Beyonce. Oh, okay, my bad. Thank you, Tracey.
Mm-hmm.
There's something where Usher could get his flowers in the year 2024. It's random.
Yeah.
There you go. Predicted it.
There you go. Predicted it. Period.
So first of all, that tells you that we're accurate psychics. So if you're watching, get your reading, live reading. But also, that's a great way to kick off. Usher is now headlining the Super Bowl in the year 2024.
Yes.
And you know that when you headline the Super Bowl, you have like a big rollout usually that lasts pretty much the entire year, right? Gaga, Beyonce, Rihanna had her whole she announced she was pregnant.
Oh.
So I wonder what is he? And he's
What's
already
coming
in
for
Las
him?
Vegas. What's coming for him exactly?
Well, for one thing, I'm pretty sure he's going to stay in Las Vegas after this. So
Yeah,
I thought it was supposed to end. I got so confused.
I thought so too.
Okay. All right.
But he's doing
So
well.
I feel like he could stay another year.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he comes out with a new album as
That
well.
would be nice.
Yeah. And I was telling you, I mentioned Beyonce in the live, and I was telling you
Oh,
how Beyonce and Usher
I
performed with
might have.
Michael Jackson. So they were ushered into the industry as the new legends. And it's interesting. I think Tracy might have gotten stuck, but it's interesting to see how they have really become the new legends. Now there were other artists that also performed with Michael Jackson, during that performance. Wasn't it like Michael Jackson's 30-year anniversary or something like that? Do you guys remember that concert that they did back in like the early 2000s? Nikki says Tracy, Russell Brand is innocent. Interesting. It'll be interesting to see what Tracy has to say about that. Okay, hold on, y'all. Hi,
Is
Tracy.
somebody really saying that Russell Brand is
Yeah.
innocent?
What's
Wait,
Nikki?
that's so funny.
What hot take?
That is
Hot
the
take.
funniest thing ever.
Thank you, Daryl.
Oh my God. Listen, he is so not innocent that Parliament is trying to, he's not innocent. Thank you, Janelli.
Didn't he even himself say that he's not innocent?
And he said it. He
Yeah,
said it. He
right,
said, I've always been very honest. I've always been very honest with everyone. In all
right.
my jokes, I make jokes about sex and women and taking them down. He admitted it. Listen, Russell don't even believe that Russell is innocent.
Right.
Oh, that
Hot
tickled me
take.
black too hard. That was the funniest thing ever.
Innocent morally or innocent legally? Child.
Both, both.
Both.
Sometimes one's morals is a secret. Like you can be
Right.
immoral and nobody knows it.
Mm-hmm.
Legally immoral just means that your secrets come to the surface.
Right. So before you got off, I was talking about how Usher performed with Michael Jackson and Beyonce performed with Michael Jackson, and they were kind of ushered in as the new legends. So it's interesting to see them fulfill that now, especially Usher, because he had his moment too
With Michael?
with no with his own scandal.
Got it.
Yeah.
And did
So
he really have a scandal or did he just have herpes and gave it to somebody and the girl was like, this dude Usher gave me herpes?
I mean, yeah, but that's still scandalous
I mean, for the whole world to
to hear about it.
know that
It's
you had
embarrassing.
herpes. Because
Yeah,
herpes never goes away. See, we never quite hear him with a girlfriend.
that's true.
Because herpes never really goes away. It can lay dormant though.
Yeah,
And apparently, if you eat differently, then you could
it can
minimize
help.
the flare ups.
Yeah, it can help. Yeah,
Somebody told me peanut butter can flare up herpes.
really. I didn't know that.
But they also say over time, the flare ups are less and less and less and
That's what
less
they
and
say.
less.
Yeah.
And then it lies dormant forever. And then it comes
Hmm.
back shockingly. It comes back and your partner gets it.
Yeah.
We never see him with a girlfriend. So
Yeah. Yeah.
maybe he is protective now of himself.
Which is smart.
I just think it's interesting. I have to give him a lot of credit because when it came out, he could have said, "You gave it to me," but he
But he
didn't.
didn't.
He never denied it. I don't know if he ever confessed to it, but he didn't make the girl feel like an ass.
Yeah. I agree. He is a legend. He's had some legendary music. Yeah, I agree.
I only see herpes. I can't see legend. I can't. I'm trying to get past. I got to get the bumps. The bumps. I got to do better. I get.
Yeah, I don't know. I've had clients come to me that have dealt with herpes, so I know it's a touchy subject. Yeah, it's
Oh,
sad. Yeah,
it's
because they can
touchy.
be
I
really
get
affected
it.
by stuff like that. Yeah,
No,
it's
no. So again, we're back to moral and legal, right? It is touchy, but most people don't go around saying they have herpes, right?
That's true. That's true.
So anybody can have herpes, and we're never going to know it unless you make a big announcement, right?
Right. Yeah.
But Usher gave it to somebody. So whenever I see him, do the moonwalk or do that thing with his hat like Neil does every once in
Yes.
a while,
I love that. I love that move. That's my
I
favorite.
love that move. But
Yeah.
I'm the cynical one, right? I can't fix myself. I see herpes. So I'm going to watch the
And
Super
that's
Bowl and think herpes.
and that's the thing. That's like the consequence of having that type of scandal is now people see that whenever, your name is mentioned or it comes up whenever your name is mentioned.
Yeah.
So,
But I give him a lot of credit. He has done a straight and narrow for years. You
yes.
have not heard anything about him. Nothing. It's
Right.
contagious if you're touchy. Herpes is more common than you think. Yeah,
Ex-
you know what I found out? That a lip thing is herpes. You know what else I
Yeah,
found out? If you have a lip thing, right? Like if a guy has a lip thing and goes down,
you can get
then the
herpes.
person, right, but then it turns it like this goes away fast, easy, never shows up again. But if they have this and then go down, you got the full blown, was it herpes simplex
Genital.
1, herpes simplex 2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got to look at the lips. You always got to look at the wee wee when play with the
There
wee
should
wee.
be no bumps.
Yes.
There should be
No
no,
scarring.
listen, this is the wee wee, right? This is the wee wee. It should just be smooth. Maybe some
Smooth.
veining. Like I get the
Right.
veining part of it.
Or
But if you have
sometimes
to
it can
go
be
like
dry.
this,
Yeah,
if you have to go like then you have to go, what's that?
exactly.
And then don't do anything until you can figure out what that is. Because
What that
living
is.
with herpes for a lifetime sucks.
Yeah.
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 So yes,
Someone asked
cold
today.
sores herpes can become the other herpes. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank
Oh
you,
my God.
fairies.
Someone says they're gonna run a ton of herpes drug commercials during the Super Bowl. Child.
Janelle. Janelle's my kind of gal. This person has my sense of humor. I love a good sense of humor. By the way, I love Usher.
Yes,
Like,
me too.
absolutely. This is my confession. I don't know what album that was. That whole album was on point. So when I'm making fun of Usher, it's because I can, not because I
You
don't
have to
like
be
him.
able to you have to be able to laugh at stuff. But
Yeah.
Jennifer says, will there ever be a cure? I wonder, do they already have a cure for it?
Mm,
I've heard of a lot of people actually going to like places like Honduras and stuff like that to get a cure too.
mm. I wonder. That's interesting. It's a good
I
question.
don't know. That's a good question. Yeah.
I wonder what
So
herb is good for herpes.
yeah,
Because herpes has to be in the bloodstream, right? It's not.
yeah. There's no money in cures. I think so,
There's no
but it's
money in
you can get
cures,
it by
right? Yeah.
touching.
Hmm.
Yeah, you can get it by
Yeah.
touching.
Oh
So it
yeah.
is really contagious. But also, I've heard you can get it even when someone has it, but they don't have a flare up. You can still somehow get it, possibly. So yeah, it's an
Yeah.
interesting topic.
I believe they have herbs for herpes. I thought I heard that too. That there are herbs
Yeah,
for herpes.
they say that our plants can cure anything. Dr. Sabi, yes.
Yes. Yes. There's God put a plant on this earth for everything,
Hmm.
every disease. But
That's
Pierce
interesting.
Morgan. That's
What?
interesting. What happened? Mm-mm.
Infinity Natural Mystic says Tamika Raymond didn't say anything too about Usher and his herpes.
Oh, doesn't Tamika have children by him?
I believe so, yes.
So, I don't think she's that type of girl, to be honest with you. I
I
mean,
don't think so either.
they had that really bad custody scandal. I mean, it was so bad. And remember, Usher's
One of
mother
her
was
kids died.
involved.
Yeah,
One of her kids died. That wasn't Usher's kid.
I don't think so. I think it was hers. Maybe from a
Hmm.
previous situation.
Relationship.
Yeah,
Yeah. And so I just don't think, I think she's classier than that.
I think so. Yeah, definitely.
I just don't think she wants to like enjoy taking him down. Like,
Yeah,
especially if they're losing a child. Like, what's the value?
yeah. Well, yeah. Update on Veronica Tracy. Veronica says, "Hello, Tracy and Lamar. My ancestry kit arrived today. I shared my reading video with my sisters. They both purchased one also. Okay. My family secrets is going to be explosive. Thank you so much.
Oh my
Child, you're
God.
welcome.
Come on the show
Keep us
and
updated.
and
Yeah.
talk about it.
Daryl Barnett says, some don't get how gifted you both are. Every reading is always on point. Thank you.
Thank you. Every
Yeah.
reading is on point, if I may brag myself.
hmm And
So I'm
Veronica
gonna
says,
look at
chat.
herbs and herpes.
Ch- Veronica says, chat purchase you a reading. You won't be disappointed. My reading was on point. Thank you, Veronica. And yes, you all, if you guys would like to purchase a reading while we're here, we are doing live readings tonight. Remember, it is $60 per reading. You get a reading from both me and Tracy. A lot of the times, you ask one question, but a lot of the times, more than one question is answered. So you want to make sure you ask a good question when you send your donation. And you can send your donation to PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo. All right. And it's split right down the middle between me and Tracy. And you get a reading from both of us. All right. So and you can always come back to the reading and rewatch. So that's the best part of it. Hi, J.
Yeah.
Manuel. Wait, herpes doesn't have a cure.
Mm-mm.
Allegedly, there's just stuff to manage it. There's
Mm-hmm.
just medicines to manage.
I'm just getting a lot of herbs, right? But no one thing that is the cure all. So I'm getting lemon balm, sage, rhubarb, Chinese rhubarb specifically. I don't know propolis. I don't know that. And tea
I've heard of
tree.
that before.
Have you?
Yeah.
And then olive leaf extract.
I've heard of that before for herpes too. Olive leaf extract.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
I personally don't have
crazy.
herpes, but I've heard it helps people who do have it.
Something came up recently where I was looking up olive leaf extracts, but I don't
Yeah.
remember why.
Well, maybe it was for this discussion.
Right? That always happens.
Mm-hmm.
The good thing about herpes is that it gets better in time, meaning
Mm-hmm.
less outbreaks.
She has one child with Usher. Usher does have two little children, now a girl and a boy. Oh, okay. I heard he's getting paid. I heard that Rihanna wasn't paid for her performance. I heard that they don't usually pay for the Super Bowl.
Mm-mm.
Or they don't usually get paid for the Super Bowl, which is to me is ridiculous. But I guess it is one of the biggest platforms you could ever have as an artist too. So I guess that's maybe the trade off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. In any case, they're kind of uh, putting herpes and shingles together. I think that's weird.
Isn't shingles kind of this not the same thing, but like it's still a rash?
Yeah,
Yeah,
outside of the body. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Maybe we should do a reading of certain diseases. We'll find cures.
I would love that.
Maybe that would be yeah. That would
That
be a
would
good
be
one.
so hot.
Someone's asked me to
Yes.
do that before, actually. So
I
Cool
should get a
Bean,
reading. Go ahead.
Cool Bean says I should get a reading and ask who I was in my past life. I feel like I was a hippie. You should do. I mean, send a donation, and we will tell you fully who you are were in the
We'll
past
look
life.
at it.
We might look at more than one past life because when I do past life readings, I usually see more than one.
I like that.
Yeah,
I like to do meditations into the past life. That's hot.
yeah.
Because you really get to visualize. I remember once I did a meditation in my past life, and I believe I was in London, and I believe everybody was wearing black.
Is this a dream or is this real?
It was past life.
Oh, okay. So wait, you got a past life reading done on
No,
you?
no,
Oh,
past
okay.
life
You did it to
regression.
someone else. Okay,
Past life
okay.
regression.
Done on
Yeah.
you?
Uh-huh. I was part of a group though with Jason.
Oh, okay. He does past life readings?
Really good.
Oh.
I mean, great.
I need to hit up. Okay, Jason. I need to hit Jason up for past life
Oh,
reading.
oh
I would love
yeah.
that. Yeah, I feel like he would be really
Yeah.
good at that. I could see that.
Yeah.
So you had a
He's
past
so
life in
good at
London.
it. Well, when he tells you, when you go into, your meditative state, and then he tells you what to do with the golden light, and then there's this door, and then he goes, you're going to walk through the door. You see the door, right? You see the door, you see the door. And then he goes, the door is open, walk through. And then once you walk through, whatever you see is your past life.
Wow.
It's so cool. I'm pretty sure I always advertise when Jason is doing a past life regression.
I don't think I've heard you. I didn't even know he did that, but you're gonna have to tell me because I want one now.
I'll ask him to do
Yeah,
another
or
one.
I can
I mean,
DM, please. I'll DM him too.
he's so good. He's so good at it. And
Yeah.
so, in one of mine, I walked through as a little girl, and I noticed everybody wore black. So I don't know what part of London. I felt it really felt like it was like a plague, or maybe it was a safe color, the black, right?
Hmm.
Because I felt like, remember, London wasn't very clean at one time.
It wasn't. I think they were severely hurt by the plague, London specifically, or England.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah.
So, and there were these really big cobblestone streets, but huge, right? And I
Hmm.
remember seeing horses and buggies with the rocks were like huge. And what I do remember in my past life is that there was like female camaraderie. Like they were
Yeah.
always talking together, the children were always there. And I remember liking that.
Community. Yeah.
Yeah, female
That's
community. It's a big
lost. That's
deal.
lost.
Yeah, I like
That's
that.
a lost art these days. Don't
It's
you
a
miss the
lost
days of
art.
community where you could like trust your neighbor and like trust your kids hanging out with the neighbor, like the neighbor's kids? That's like not a thing anymore.
Yeah, that stuff never. I mean, even when I had Brian, we all lived in one little complex, and one parent would say, "I'm going to the store, watch my daughter," and you didn't think anything of it because your son was
Right.
playing with that daughter.
Already, yeah.
You didn't think
I
anything
feel
of
like
it. And as a matter of fact, they would stay away for hours, and we wouldn't even notice it. Like nobody would
right.
be like, "Where's your mama?" We
I feel
only
like
said that to crack addict mamas. Like we always knew the crack addict mama was turning
because
tricks
they might
somewhere.
never come back. Yeah, they might never come back.
You're responsible. You're fully responsible for that child. That means dinner,
Right.
and then you got to listen
Yeah.
to the crack addict child tell you all the mama's business. How many men came over last night, girl? It's a lot.
Child.
and the baby just, so. But
I
regular
feel like
neighborhood women wouldn't do that.
me and your son Brian's generation was like that last generation that like experienced that.
Hmm.
'Cause I don't see that anymore.
Nowadays, you leave a 13-year-old in a house by themselves, they call CPS,
Right.
you know?
Ridiculous.
And but that family camaraderie, like my townhouse was an open door. People just used to bust in. The door would be closed, and people
Yep.
would just bust in.
Mhm.
And you're sitting there, and you're like, "Hey!" Like it meant nothing to bust into somebody's house.
And race wasn't like a big issue. Like I grew up in the suburbs. I had white neighbors. One of my white neighbors was like my not caretaker. Like what is it when they? I would go over
Watcher.
their house after school. Yeah, my
Oh
babysitter, I
yeah,
guess. Yeah,
yeah,
so I like grew
yeah.
up with them. So I don't know. It's
Oh,
just weird, today's day and age versus back in the day. Back in the day when I was young. All right, so J Manuel says, "Ew, I deal with guys with shingles at work. I hope you are wearing gloves and all that type of stuff. But just to be safe,
why are you dealing with more than one guy with shingles at work? Somebody's spreading that because shingles
that's
spreads.
true. He
People
works at
think
the
shingles is okay.
he works in a correctional facility.
Mm.
So yeah, but
Could
I didn't think
they
about that.
be having sex with the inmates?
Yeah, I don't know. That's a
It's
good question.
possible.
But I will say that J Manuel also sent a donation for a reading. So thank you, J Manuel, for your donation.
Oh yes, J
Yeah.
Manuel, yes.
So we
By
will
the
get to
way,
your.
we so love these readings. I just want to tell you, everyone,
We
we
do.
love the readings. It
We
makes us
do.
happy.
Yes.
Um, and to be honest with you, I am also equally as surprised as you are. Like, to just nail the readings, it just gives me so much joy.
Yeah. It's fulfilling.
Yeah.
And it's something to look forward to at the end of the day.
Which we're going to wind up making this a thing.
Yes.
But
So
I
you
was
can look forward
wondering
to us every night. Go ahead.
every night, I was wondering if on Tuesdays we can, because I was wondering, like, we got it, like, every night is fine, but if we could just break it up so that one night we come on at 6.
Early. Yeah. Yeah, I think we said this Tuesday we're gonna come on early. Tracy, I see a face behind you. In I see it right there in the blue.
In the
Do you see
blue,
it?
in the curtain?
Yeah.
No. In
I
the
see a
curtain?
face in the curtain. Yeah.
Take a picture. Is it still there for you?
Yeah, I'm gonna take a screenshot. I know people in the comment section see it too. I'm gonna.
What?
Oh, there it is. All right, I just took the picture.
I don't see it. Where? Right here?
No, it's like it kind of goes in and out. Like it's only like the side of its eye. Yeah, you guys see it? Oh my god,
What?
yes, I see it too.
Oh my God. Yes, I see it too. I want to see it. I see it. Everybody sees it but me.
Yep.
Notice the thing is moving now too. The curtain's now moving.
Moving more. Yeah.
Hmm.
J
Everybody
Manuel
says
says,
yes.
"Will deaf each other, shingles and them not practicing hygiene and cleaning their living areas." Oh,
They're just a bunch of nasty men. So J Manuel, like, to be honest with you, doctors don't say that shingles spread, but it does.
it does.
And so in my age bracket, all them Negroes got shingles.
Hmm.
I don't know what brings it out of them, but thank God it's so painful that they have to tell me, right? They have to say something. And
Hmm.
so when that happens, like, if you're in my age bracket, try not to have sex with anybody unless you're pretty like, now it's not just the penis, because in my age bracket, you gotta check out their whole body.
That's true.
So you gotta, like, You get listen. In my age, but I didn't think things could change this much in my age bracket. But this is what you gotta do, right? You gotta put the light on. You have to, Lamar. You have to inspect. You're like, okay, turn
You
around.
really do. Yeah.
You look fine right now, right? I think the good night. I think the best way to do it is like take a shower and then say, because I help you ladies, and then say, take your shower and I'll come dry you down, right?
Hmm.
And then you
Always
begin
start
to
with the lights
inspect,
on.
huh? Yeah, but you're in
Always
the
start with the
bathroom,
lights
right?
on.
So you
Yeah. I
inspect and you're
mean,
like, okay, you check between the thighs because that's where they're always catching the shingles.
and if you're just gonna go straight to the sex, always start with the lights on, so you can inspect everything because in the dark,
Don't
stuff can be hidden.
Yeah, don't be so Candyland is cracking up. Like don't send W is cracking. Like don't be so quick. Like 'cause some of us, like in a certain age bracket, right? I don't know what age bracket, right? But some of us in certain age brackets, sometimes you just can get it when you can,
Mm,
right?
yeah.
So the men's don't always have, the heart on, right? And so when
Hmm.
it occurs, you don't want to like help like make them lose it because it won't show up for a year
Right.
in certain age brackets. Like you can't wait 20 minutes, it's gone.
Hmm.
Then you got to make sure they take their diabetes meds and their high blood pressure meds. There's a lot going on in certain age brackets, right?
Yeah.
And so sometimes you just want to get it in.
Yeah.
And then
That's true.
sometimes, like in certain age brackets, you can only get it in once a year because, you know,
Not
because
many
it is what it
opportunities.
is. It's the opportunities. Or then you
Yeah.
find out like you don't even like the guy. Has anybody ever slept with someone and then go, oh my God, I can never do this again?
Me.
And they call you, right?
Yes.
And you're like, yeah, so I'm busy.
Right.
What I don't like is
Or you just
fast.
don't answer.
I don't like people that are fast. Like,
I
what's
don't like
happening?
fast
Like, what
either.
childhood memories are you having? Like, fast is
Yeah.
not good.
Yeah.
Where's your self control?
Right. But fast also shows that they probably don't get it in a lot too. So
That's something else that happens with the older folks. They're so
yeah.
shocked that they're getting it, that they're like,
Right.
this is unreal. Let me do this. Thank
Right.
you, Vid Game Chicks.
Thank you.
I have a gift for Vid Game. She's so dedicated. If she's on, she is gonna. So I'm gonna give you one of these Vid Game Chicks. It's a
Yes, the cross.
Jesus. Bumps, no smell. Smell is unacceptable. Um, take
Absolutely
a
not.
spiritual bath. Ooh, I
Before and
love
after.
that.
Before and after.
Before and after.
Hmm.
Do you know that people don't understand why you should clean up after doing the deed? Like you
It's a
don't want to
spiritual
sit in
transfer.
that shit.
Yeah.
Spiritual
No, no, no.
transfer.
You got to cleanse the spiritual energy off.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
if it's like your regular partner, I would still clean up anyway, but you don't have to
I
go through the
would.
whole rigmarole. But when it's just, random dude, USA, it's like, do you know I
Take a
can tell
spiritual.
when somebody is spiritual off by having sex with them?
But yeah, it's true. Because then you become off.
Yes. But you
Yeah.
wash that shit off. You don't hold on to nobody's shit afterwards. Nope.
So before we get to J Manuel's question, I kind of want to finish off about our topic about Russell Brand.
Yeah.
We came on live. You said that Well, first of all, you mentioned here that the Parliament in the UK is coming after him, but they're not wanting him to make any money.
No, they want to pull. I don't know if they want to pull him off social media right now, but I think YouTube shut down. YouTube in UK shut down his channel,
They did.
right?
Yep.
So he can't make any videos.
And there was people in the comment section saying he was innocent. I don't know if he's innocent. I don't. Why would they be doing all of that? So
Well,
I
if
just have
he's
some
innocent,
concerns.
why is he confessing?
Exactly. He talked about the government nonstop.
That's why Parliament, that's what we talked about before. Parliament is coming after him. Something I think because of the vaccine, right?
Yes. Yeah. He spoke out against that. Yeah.
So, I mean, Russell, with everything you have going on, you should not be talking about the government.
Mm-mm.
If you can't be a badass, talk about the government, and you're having sexcapades and stuff. Like,
Right.
oh my God, you
Being a
idiot.
Me Too. So,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Russell, we're watching what's going on with Russell. We're just going to have to keep watching because it's just getting started, it seems like.
Yeah, this is going to be beginning of a lot of drama. They
Yeah.
want to ban him, like ban him on one site called Rumble.
Mm-hmm. Which is
And
interesting because people don't usually get banned on that site. That's the site people go to when they like,
when they get banned,
right, and from everywhere else.
oh my God. You know what though? I'm kind of looking at this Russell, and you know, he's a, he's not a good looking man
Not at all.
at all. And his channel, just so everybody knows, his
Yeah, it's
channel,
gonna look scary a little bit.
he looks scary.
Yeah, he has the crazy eyes.
That's it. So there is something he did post 10 hours ago. So keep it up, Russell. Keep it up. But
He is
his
just, yeah,
views can go up to 10 million views,
yeah. He has a lot of followers.
right? You know, I would like to do a reading on Scientology.
Mm,
At the
I'd be
very
down.
least, I want to know if they're going to lose their tax grants, you know, because they don't pay taxes, and because they are considered a
Sure.
church.
Yeah,
I wonder if they're going to lose it.
interesting.
It
Good
might be a
questions.
bid to reconsider that they're not a church.
Let's write these down.
Oh, he's a Gemini. He's a Gemini, Lamarr.
That makes sense.
It so makes so much sense to me, you know. Geminis run their mouths,
They do.
unrelentless, and they don't know how to stop. Like they have
And
no filter.
they're adaptable too. So just because he's getting banned doesn't mean he can adapt to any situation.
That's a good point. They're
Yeah.
adaptable. Wow. I love that.
Yep.
I love that. That's a good way of, because that's all we've ever seen. Uh, in no relationship is Kanye in any trouble like this, but Kanye's so adaptable. Look at
He
Trump. He's
is.
adaptable.
Exactly.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
That's
Yep.
amazing. All right.
All right, J Manuel.
J. Manuel.
Now, J Manuel is one of my clients and one of my people, so I'll let you go first, Tracy. He's kind of a
Okay.
friend too. Now, I'm not close with a lot of my people necessarily, but he's one of the people
Right.
I'm kind of close to. So,
Okay. All right. You know, that happened to me the other day when you did Cynthia. I was like, oh, she's
Cynthia,
a long time client. How do I handle this? And I don't
yeah,
think I told you right away, but I was like, you go first, Lamar. You go.
yeah, yeah. I think he's
All
better
right.
for.
Please, God, talk to me. Talk to me about J. Manuel. Please allow
So
me
his
to
question
see.
is,
Go ahead.
what position or changes around work are coming for me? Messages that Spirit has for me from now to the end of 2023. And I want to remind everyone, if you would like to get a reading, please donate for your reading while we're live. Once again, it is $60 for one reading or for a reading. Send your
Hmm.
donation to PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo, and you'll get a reading from both me and Tracy. And you can always come back to the video to rewatch. So,
That's the part I love. You can always
yeah.
come back. Okay, J. Manuel. My question is, what position or changes are around work that is coming in for me? Message is the spirit for me from now to the end of 2023. All right. Well, looks like a major change is coming because I get the Ace of Wands on the prefaces of new beginnings, right? So there's definitely some major changes coming to you based upon the Ace of Wands. I do have some concerns though, because I feel like someone sneaky is behind your change, even though it's good change. It's kind of like, is it good for you or good for them? Why is the change being offered?
Hmm.
All right. I get the Ace of Cups, so I do feel like there is something likable about you at work, right? But I almost feel like you're the Norm guy, right? Norm, Jay. Like everybody knows Jay, right? But I also think that Jay knows a lot and Jay doesn't say a lot, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. I get the Eight of Wands. Whatever this is, something will be happening fairly fast, right? But Jay, are you married? Are you in a relationship? What's going on? Because I feel like something with marriage. Is he already married?
He's single right now.
He is single. Well, but love is coming through, and it's opposite um, marriage. My marriage card, my commitment card, single. Interesting. I've been doing a lot of readings lately, and love is coming back to people. Like, it's weird, but it's almost every reading now. So I know that we've entered into a new portal of men and women wanting to go back to that space. Like, I
Hmm.
think we've missed each other. When I say men and women, I apologize. Men, women, women, I'm so sorry. But I just think we've missed each other,
Well, yeah.
right?
Love has been lost.
Yes. So I get a Queen of Wands that shows up. So are you looking for a female, Jay? You don't have to tell me your business, but are you looking for a female? Because this is the one that is showing up. Now, she could be a jack of all trades. Look for that, jack of all trades. I have a vibe. I find love at work or in the field I'm in. Oh, yeah. Look for someone who does everything. Like they might say, oh, I just wrote a book, I have a podcast, and I'm a nine to fiver, right? She might just do multiple things. But interesting, I get a familiar card. So I know you asked about work, but love is showing up. So I think it's someone familiar. So familiar means you know them from your childhood, high school, college. You know them because you go to Starbucks every day and she serves you your coffee, right? You know them because you have to pass that building, every day to work. So it's familiar energy. Not necessarily that you know them, that is a component of it. Or, funny thing is, you know, I walked into this building every day for 10 years, familiar. But Jade, are you ready for marriage? Because now this is the second card that tells me marriage, but this more means family.
Oh,
Something is shifting. Wait, Lamar. The third, he's got the trifecta of family cards.
hmm, interesting.
Coupling off. Like, what is this?
I don't know because I get the Five of Wands connected to one-on-one relationships and marriage, so I get drama. I get like drama. Like what is going on, J. Emmanuel?
Drama!
Child.
But wait a second. I do get the death card, so that tells me that everything he's ever gone through is changing. But I just want to add, this is an extra card that I pulled by accident. Don't self sabotage, Jay. Like a real
Mm,
relationship could come in and you, the one, you might fuck it up.
interesting.
I don't know. That's why when you said drama, I was like, that might be, there might be something there.
Yeah,
Hmm. So don't get inside your head so much when this person shows up.
yeah.
Because I feel
I
like
do.
Jay's not used to dating.
Yeah,
Is that
I
true,
don't think
Jay?
so. But I will let him speak. Yeah, he says I'm a
Um,
walking little red flag.
I love that. At least you know you are, right?
At least you know. At least, yeah. At
That's
least you're self-aware.
hilarious.
But I do get a lot of females here. I do get a female connected to work. I get a Queen of Pentacles. So this is definitely someone at work because she's holding a pentacle and she shows up connected to work. What's interesting though is she's facing the Hermit card. Now
Mm,
Tracy brought that aspect of love coming in. So I'm starting to look at my reading. I'm starting to look at my cards differently. It's
mm-hmm.
interesting because the Hermit card shows up connected to romance. So Tracy, you asked him, is he ready for love? I don't think you are.
Ooh,
I
that's
don't think you
scary.
are. That's scary. Yeah. I get another female here connected to money and finances. This is a Queen of Cups. And
That
she's
means she's
facing the
coming with her own money.
yes. But she's
Mm-hmm.
facing the Two of Pentacles, which to me is the first card. The Two of Pentacles is a card of imbalance. It's a card of feeling like you're not ready. So I do feel like you're not ready somehow in terms of interpersonal relationships. I get
Mm-hmm.
like so many females here. I get another female, Queen of Swords, connected to intimacy, connected to change, endings. So a lot of females are going to show up, which is interesting because I think you work in an all male facility, meaning it's all males that were,
Mm-hmm.
it's an all male
Mm-hmm.
jail. I
But it
get
might be an all
another,
male jail, but I think they
it could
stopped.
be female
Yeah, I think
employees.
they stopped like men with men. I think it's mixed now. You can ask Jay, but I don't think there's a problem mixing the two now.
Yeah. I will
Mm-hmm.
also say some of these females it just could be feminine energy. So let's leave that open. I get the high priestess showing up connected to family, home, and emotions for you as well. The
Mm-hmm.
high priestess could be a mother figure. And I know we've talked about family in this way and mother energy. So once again, I'm not sure what's going on with that either. Correct. Not used to dating. I find it cringing. I feel immature at heart. Oh.
I get that.
Yeah, there's a fair share of female staff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay.
That's fair.
Um, Going back to female energy, I do want to say the question was about work. I feel like there is a change coming for you at work, like Tracy said. I think a female or females will be a part of this change or will be a
Mm-hmm.
catalyst for this change. I'm
Mm-hmm.
not sure if it's all a good thing, to be honest. I do think you alluded to it, Tracy. You were kind of like, is this a good change? Is this a change for you, or is this a change that more so benefits them? And I kind of get the energy it more so benefits the other people. However, I do get the judgment card connected to long term goals, aspirations in your career. So I feel like a prayer could be answered down the line, but you're going to have
Mm-hmm.
to be patient. And this is something, with the judgment card, this is something you ask for. But sometimes it's about not asking a human being. Sometimes it's just asking spirit. I want this. I need this. So you need to put in some
Mm-hmm.
spiritual work as well. Because I
Yeah.
know you've got some things. I'm not sure exactly what they are because we haven't talked in a while. But I know I get the energy where it's like you've got like a direction you want to head in, and I feel like you're going to need some spiritual intervention to break through that. The last card I get is negotiation. So I do see negotiations for you in terms of your work and your job. Um, but I have to agree with Tracy. It kind of feels like you're the easygoing guy. It's like, oh, Jay. Like, Jay's always, always the one to go to. Jay always says
Mm-hmm.
yes, and things of that nature.
Mm-hmm.
So while I
Mm-hmm.
feel like that can be a good thing, I feel like it may be time to step it up. How do I say this, Spirit? It may be time to step it up and put more force behind your energy, or put more like what's the word, strength behind yourself, or strength behind your energy, to not be a pushover.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like I don't want to, I'm just going to say it, but once again, this isn't against you, but I feel like, I'll say it this way, I feel like sometimes you can be a pushover at work, and I'm not sure if that always works in your favor. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So I feel like there's a need to step up your energy and show that you're not a pushover, and you're a leader, or you're I guess that's the best word because I can't figure out what the word is, but you're a leader. So you need to act like it
Mm-hmm.
in the workplace. Thank you to
Yeah.
whoever just donated. So I do see all these females around you. I do feel like, yes, it's possible that there could be some romantic energy, but I'm also wondering, is that also a little bit of a manipulation tool as well, to kind of like, manipulate you in some way, or you know what I'm saying? Because I don't know, I get the Five of Wands. Is there a possibility for love for you? Yes. However, like Tracy kind of said, be careful of self-sabotaging as well.
Mm-hmm.
Jay Manuel, speaking of love, and I'm just going to say it again, I'm not I think part of the issue is you don't know what you like fully.
Mm.
Does that make sense, Tracy?
Yeah. I like
Yeah,
that.
I
Yeah.
feel like you're still finding yourself in terms of love and dating, and what you like, what you don't like, and I think go with it. I think you need to stop being so closed off in love, period.
Mm.
That's what I
Yeah.
see.
And now that I'm looking at the cards, Lamar, it brought up love. I forgot the question. And so I think love is at work. Like you said,
Hmm.
there's
Yeah.
somebody there.
Yeah.
I was waiting for the cards to tell me it's somebody at work, but I think the fact, yeah, there's going to be some changes. Yeah, there's going to be some changes. Jay, how old are you? No, there's going to be, he's going to find, I don't know. I don't know how I could be this wrong. He's going to find love. I just pulled a few more cards. I get the Sun, the Wheel of Fortune, the Empress, the Star. I wonder if
Well,
he's
the
going to be
question
at
was about
work.
work. It was about
Yeah, the
work, yeah.
question was about work. So I think you're going to find someone at work. The walls are so high. My standards, my expectation could be my downfall. Self sabotage. Stop self sabotaging.
He's definitely
What are your
self-sabotaged.
expectations? What is 32? Okay, but this is where we find our lovers, right? We can't give up at this point. This is where they're going to show up. So I don't want your expectations to be so high that she feels intimidated, or fed up with you.
I think that's what could happen.
Hmm.
I think she could
Because
get fed up.
what's your preference? I'm laughing right
That's
now because this is
Tracy.
so accurate.
That's the thing. What is your preference?
Because
I'm
he
gonna
has
let
high
him
standards, but
answer.
what are your preference for your high standards? Does she need to be blonde only?
He says I'm laughing right now because this is so accurate.
Thank you.
Patty says let your walls down a little.
A
Easier
lot.
said than done. Let them down a lot, right?
Just be more freer with your expectations. Like I deal with a lot of, people and they're like, I don't date this race. And I'm like, can you please date this race?
Yeah.
Like,
Be
what
open. Be
if
open
that
minded.
person is in another race, but you would never date that race? Then you get to stay single forever.
Mm,
Because God's going to
yeah.
bring you what you asked for. You looking for a particular race,
Mm, interesting.
right?
I also think Jay Manuel is someone he doesn't like his business out there, so some of these questions he might not answer.
Okay.
So, but yeah, that's what I see for you. I mean, I think Tracy's right. Something wants to come through. I think you're blocking it.
Hmm.
Yeah,
But you know what? He kind of knows it, which is even more funny.
he
He
does know
knows
it.
what
That's
he's
funny.
doing.
Yeah. He knows exactly what he's doing. And listen to
Hmm.
your intuition; it never lies. Exactly.
That's so
Yeah.
true, Patty. Gemini. So true.
He says,
Educated. Okay. Race doesn't matter. Committed to family and building life in our bubble. Well, that would bother me. Life in our bubble, because that sounds controlling,
mm,
right? And what if you need a free spirit that takes you out the bubble? Somebody loud and vivacious. What if that's something that you need? You're looking for
mhm.
someone to contain and that you can control, right? But maybe you need the opposite of you. Not too loud. He doesn't look like he can handle anybody too loud and crazy.
No, absolutely not.
He doesn't look like it.
I cannot see that. Yeah,
He'll get overwhelmed. But committed to families reasonable, right?
yeah.
Educated, give someone a break.
Mhm.
Because at 32, you can always go back to school and get educated.
That's true.
Someone free spirited. Hmm. Yeah,
Yeah.
too funny.
All right. Well, should we pull a final card?
Oh, yeah, yeah. I always forget. I get so enamored with these readings that I
I
always,
know.
lately, I forget to find, because I'm still in thought. I'm still like, Spirit, what more do you want to tell me? That's what I
I
think is
know.
happening.
Yeah, I get it. It'll be interesting to see what the final card says.
Okay.
Gail Jones says Lamar is free spirited. Are you trying to insinuate that me and Jay Manuel should date Gail Jones? I mean, I feel like my cheeks are getting like red. Opposites attract. That's true. I mean, I'd be open, but J Man, y'all see J Manuel. He's like, he doesn't seem ready even for love with, you know,
But he
anyway.
wants it, though.
But
He
he wants
wants
it.
it.
You can
That's
tell
half
he
the
wants it.
battle. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's half the battle.
yeah.
Well,
Love is in
again,
the
I
air.
said familiar energy.
You did say familiar energy. I mean, I'd be open, but that J Manuel needs to figure that out. You know?
Hmm.
Yeah. Tracy, what final card did you get?
So, apropos, divine timing.
Oh,
Wait a
divine.
second. Is Jay Manuel the guy that came back on a reading and was like, I know you from high school?
No, that was
Okay.
Keys. Yeah, yeah. Who I still talk to. Yeah, semi regularly. But I met Jay
No.
Manuel through my channel. I met He lives in California. I met him through my channel.
Oh, what part of California, Jay Manuel? I came from California.
That I'm not sure. Yeah, that's actually a good question.
Mm-hmm.
He's more laid back. Yeah.
Divine timing.
Okay. Divine timing.
I also have a friend that does administration with the prisons, by the way. You might know her.
Oh.
I mean,
Well.
she's married. No, she's married, but
Oh, okay. Okay.
she
But
does
still, maybe
administration with the prisons.
he says the Central Valley, small rural town.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Life is always unfolding in the perfect space time sequence. So, angel wisdom is encouraging you to move into a state of trust, knowing that good things are always unfolding for you. You may find yourself feeling impatient and unsettled, but instead of letting your ego and imagination pull you into a downward spiral, just trust that your prayers are being answered, your plans are coming to fruition in a way that is meeting your needs rather than your wants. You may feel that your prayers aren't being answered or that your hopes aren't being realized, but please know that the universe and all your angels are always working toward the highest good and the highest outcome that will best serve you. When this card appears, trust the process.
I love that. Trust the process.
That was nice.
I got the three of emotions. It says wonderful news is on its way. Announcements regarding engagements, pregnancies, births, or graduation will be revealed. New friends will be made, or communities of like minded people will draw closer to one another. Exciting new beginnings or happy endings are just around the corner. So something good is coming. I feel like some good is coming your way. So get ready, but don't self
Oh,
sabotage.
yeah.
Very spiritual color. Yes. Yeah. Well, thank you for allowing us to read you, J. Manuel.
You're welcome. Thank you, Jay. I really appreciate your honesty.
Mm-hmm. It was a good reading.
It was great reading.
All right. So next, and I want to remind everyone that we are doing live readings once again. So if you would like to donate for a reading, it's $60 per question. We've only been on here for an hour. It feels like so much longer.
It
Send your
does feel
donation.
longer.
Yeah. Send your donation to PayPal, Cash App, or Venmo. It's scrolling at the bottom. It's in the chat. It's also in the description box. So if you would like a reading while we're here, get your reading. You can always come back and rewatch it. All right. So let's see who's next. You're welcome. Let's
You're
see who's next.
welcome.
Um. So Chakia sent a Cash App. Chakia Smith. Thank you for your Cash App. Chakia, are you the one that purchased a mediumship reading with me? And we keep having issues scheduling it, by the way? Or is that someone else? So, Chakia, if you could come up to the podium and ask your question, we are ready for you. Hi,
Hi,
Colton.
Colton.
Let me see if she put her question in the chat at some point. Put it on my happy face. I woke up this morning, the sun shining. I actually love that song. I'm gonna listen to that song.
What song is that?
It's called Happy Face by Destiny's Child.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I love Destiny's Child when they were a group.
Yeah, it's Destiny. When they were with just Michelle. I think it's the
Ah.
Survivor album.
Oh, I love that whole album. Yes.
It's a really good album.
Yes, it
All
is.
right, Shakia. Well, we're waiting for you. I don't see your comment, but we're waiting for you to join us while we
Well,
wait for
since
Shakia.
we're waiting, I'm going to get some water.
Okay, yeah. While we wait for Shakia to come back in the room, let me actually hold on. Let me.
Maybe you could send her a text message and say, you're
Yeah.
up next. I really need some salt, but I'm starting. What do I have on tonight? I'm starting not to buy potato chips anymore. I gotta stop
Why?
it. Uh, I only want the salt from the potato chips.
Oh, really? I
That's
love
it.
potato chips. I just love potatoes. Anything potato
I
related?
love potato chips. I agree.
Yeah.
And you do love potatoes because you chow down on some mashed potatoes, child.
Mashed potatoes, fries. I love
French
potatoes.
fries, yes.
J Manuel says, Did y'all see there's rumors about Destiny's Child at the Super Bowl? Is that why I said Beyonce
What?
in the predicted it?
How, Beyonce would never share a stage.
With Destiny's, you don't think so?
Actually, well,
Not with her sisters, quote unquote.
uh, she might. Because I keep forgetting her husband does the Super Bowl. So you think she would
And
share it with Usher?
that's because in the predicted it that I
Yeah,
showed you all earlier, I
yeah.
said I see Usher getting his flowers, and then I saw Beyonce.
Yeah, we heard you.
Yeah, so I think there is something with Beyonce. Maybe that's the rumor, but Beyonce's ending her tour, I think next month, I believe. But
In
I
perfect
think I
timing.
in perfect timing. But I think I heard that Renaissance is supposed to be a trilogy.
So what does that mean?
So this means that she's gonna have like I don't know. I guess a trilogy of Renaissance. I guess this is the first. This is like Act One. I don't know how
Uh,
true this rumor is. So the Beyonce, the beehives. Let me know in the comments. I think the Renaissance that just came out is Act One. I believe Act
hmm
Two is gonna come out. I don't know when it's gonna come out, but I believe Act Two is the next iteration of Renaissance. So
hmm.
and I heard a rumor that Destiny's
Hmm.
Child might be a part of that iteration. Now it's just a rumor,
Oh, what?
but I'm wondering if that's what Jay Manuel is alluding to. Yeah,
That would be hot. I love
I would love
Destiny's
that.
Child when
Me
they were a
too.
group. I am such a fan of that.
And Destiny's Child was at her Houston show. All five members, Latoya, Latavia, Kelly, and Michelle were all at her Houston show. Beyonce.
Oh, so
So
she's setting the stage. Do you know what I
yes,
mean?
she said on the stage exactly. So
You know,
Chiquia's here. She did ask her question, but go ahead, Tracy. What were you gonna say?
well, sometimes spiritually you have to make amends.
Yeah.
And remember what happened to Latavia and Latoya, whatever their names are, or the loss. Um, that was her dad's. That was really funny, Lamar.
You bet was funny. But you
that
were
was
saying
that was her dad's doing.
that was her dad. Yeah.
And
What's his name?
once again,
Matthew.
Matthew, once again, men are really good at pitting women against women. Now they were babies, but
Mhm.
he did not care. He wanted infamy. He wanted, because he's like Michael Jackson's dad, right?
Yeah.
And so, and of course, Beyonce benefited from it, but what if she benefited because she was in a household where the dad was saying they're jealous of you, they want to take your fame, they're always trying to step in front of you. When
Right.
in actuality, nobody can take anything from you. I always told my son that when he was acting. Like if you lose a job, it wasn't meant for you to have the
It
job, so you
wasn't
don't
meant
get
to
to
be.
lose it, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
No one can take anything from you. So I'm wondering, because she got really spiritual with the ocean and the babies and you
She did.
know, yeah. And I'm just wondering, is it time to spiritually fix all of that her dad created and bring
I
these
like
girls
that.
back together and put them on the tour because
I like
they
that. I would
deserve
so
that.
go to that tour. That I would go to.
That I
I
would
would
see.
go
I
to
would
that.
want to be there
Yeah, exactly. I definitely would want to be at that tour.
because the other
So,
person that
yeah,
became a victim to that is Kelly Rowland, right? Because she just
she didn't. She's so
rolled with
talented.
the. She's so talented and she rolls with the punches.
So funny.
So it
Come
just
here.
wasn't a good look for her.
It wasn't for Beyonce or Kelly. Come here, Fonzie.
It
Come
wasn't a
here.
good look for Kelly.
Come here.
And then we have to hear about Kelly's dark skin. It's like, what the fuck is
I
going on over
know.
there?
Hi to Fonzie. Sorry,
Hi,
he wants
Fonzie.
to know.
Hi,
Meow.
Fonzie.
Hi, Fonzie.
Oh. When you did that, his
um,
his tail kicked up.
but yeah, I feel bad for Kelly because she is really talented. And
Very
Michelle
talented.
seems like she went through some mental health issues as well.
She does. She does. I
Yeah,
think she admitted that she had some real issues. But I
yeah.
also think
You
God the
smell good. I
Father
didn't
and
feel that.
singing gospel music saved her. I would hope that it saved her.
Yes,
And the one
yes,
thing I remember about Michelle is Michelle just wanted to work. So
she
when there
did.
was all that drama, Michelle was like, listen, I don't have time for this. Kick him out so we can just work.
Exactly. Yeah.
You
Okay, you
know,
smell bad. I'm not sure
hold
why.
on. He smells bad, but you're not sure why. Oh, shit.
Yes.
All right.
You
I
need a
just got
shower.
some clove tea and ginger. No, clove tea and green tea brewing.
Got it.
So let me just add some lemon and add my sweetener, and I'm good. You kept saying the cat smelled, and I kept saying, why is my house smelling all of a sudden? But I thought maybe it was the neighbor's house, right? But
Well,
clove tea.
he's cleaning his booty, so it might be that. I also need to go wash off my arm because I smell it on my arm. So let's
Oh,
take a break. Yeah,
yeah,
I
go
probably
wash
just
it
need
off
to
your
give him a
arm.
bath. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, do whatever it
Um.
takes. You want to give him a bath right now?
Oh no, not right now.
I know, I'm
Actually,
joking.
yeah, maybe
Don't give him a bath right
well, a
now.
wipe,
You're
a
like,
wipe, a
actually?
wipe. I might give him a wipe down. But
Okay.
let's play the Lamar and Tracy song. I'll be right back.
Okay. All right. Sounds like a plan. The Lamar and Tracy show. Cue
Yes.
the music.
My spiritual people. Oh, you're in for a treat. Welcome to the Lamar and Tracy show. The only psychic tarot readers you need to know. You can trust our word because we've got your back. And our personal readings don't cost you a stack. Tracy is the one with the fiery flare, and Lamar is the one with the gunned up hair. Trolls are jealous because we predicted it. Are you ready for the show? Cause it's time to get lit.
I like that. Are you back already? I just heard you breathe.
I'm back.
Oh,
Oh my god.
what happened? Let me get some water anyway, because this tea is going to take forever to cool down.
Cats are funny.
What happened?
I wiped his butt and he does when they get wet, they do this little kick. Like they're
Mm-hmm.
wiping off, like getting the water off, off their leg, and it just makes me laugh
Yes.
each time. Oh Lord.
Oh, I am in desperate need of ice. I have ice
Yes.
cubes in my refrigerator, but I've decided making ice cubes is tedious. So now I just buy bags of ice. So shit is so tedious. Everything's tedious. Oh, I need my other cup. Oh, do I have it?
Fonzie, please stop. Okay.
What is Fonzie doing?
He's like dragging his butt on the floor now because
Ow! Fuck.
I didn't wipe off the soap.
Oh,
TMI. Sorry,
okay.
people. Okay. All right, you guys. So we had someone else donate for a reading as well.
Hi, kitty.
Chikia, yes. Chikia asked her question. I want to say thank you, LB, for your donation. So LB is after Chikia.
Okay.
Let's see what Chikia wants to ask us. So she says this is
Oh,
a long story, so I'll try to shorten it up.
okay.
Oh, speaking of Beyonce, this includes Beyonce. Interesting.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, she says
The hot
me.
topic.
Yeah, it's me, two of my cousins, and my cousin's ex took a trip to ATL to go see Beyonce. She said some nasty words to everyone on the trip and after the trip. Who is she?
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to know what was her reason to come at our cousin's ex and call her she was nothing and her energy towards me and our cousin. Who is she though?
Start over. Start it over.
Okay. So Chikia says me, meaning Chikia, two of her cousins, and her cousin's ex took a trip to ATL to go see Beyonce.
It's the
I guess
cousin's ex.
it's the cousin's ex, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess the cousin's ex said some nasty words to everyone on the trip and after. So Chikia
Mm-hmm.
wanted to know what was the reason to come at our cousin's ex and call her she was nothing in her energy towards me and our cousin. That's the part I'm confused. I'm confused about this part.
Yeah. Yeah. It's the cousin's ex when we thought it was the cousin's ex.
Right. She is our cousin Kayla. Oh no. So did your cousin Kayla? Is your cousin are you asking about your cousin Kayla? Did she say this? Because
You
that's what
said
we
two
need
of your
clarity.
cousins and a cousin's ex. So one of your cousins cussed y'all out?
Right.
Patty.
The setup you have is magical. It's like two aunties in the living room gossiping about fun stuff. It's the same vibe like T.S. Madison and Kaya when they first started. I love that.
Oh, that is so true.
I
I
like
used to
that.
like when Kaya and T.S. Madison, and I watched the day that it fell apart. I was like, what happened?
I never watched.
T.S.
Well, man, I
Madison
think
was
I
so
watched after.
confused that day.
I will say Kaya is hilarious though.
Hmm. Kaya is hilarious. But so
Yeah,
is T.S. Madison. I think that was part of the
she
problem.
is. I love T.S. Madison.
Hmm.
Just be mean and jealous. So Kayla's popping off. Yes, our cousin Kayla. So Kayla's the issue. So let's go back and put Kayla in the name. So
Okay, let's
Chiquita
start.
wants to know why did Kayla come at our cousin's ex and call her nothing?
Got it.
And Kayla's energy towards Shakia and their cousin. So what was going on with Kayla this night is basically what she's saying.
Why did Kayla pop off?
I would have left her at the concert.
Where's
That's
Kayla?
funny.
Oh, well, we can't find her, so let's go.
Yeah. Get an Uber home, girl.
Oh my God. No, because then she would have been blowing up our phones. We'd have to turn around and get her ass anyway.
And you never hear the end of that if you did that.
Between the mamas and all.
Chantel says, Lamar, you are T.S. Madison, and Tracy, you are Deathly Kaya. I agree.
I love that.
For many different reasons. I agree with that.
That is
Um,
hilarious. I love that.
so let's see what's going on with Jakia. Why did Kayla act the way she did at Beyonce's
Kayla,
concert?
what was Kayla's problem?
Yeah.
Sounded like she started out with a problem. I mean, that's a long trip. How many hours did it take y'all to get to
The
ATL?
ATL.
It
Yeah.
didn't like it was in an hour, 2 hours. What happened? With all of a sudden you've got an angry passenger. That shit is fucked up. So her and Kayla never had a. This is your cousin. You never had a good relationship with your cousin. I got
Since the
one
beginning of
cousin like
birth.
that.
I get along with all my cousins. Well, thank God. Knock on wood. Let me not go in. I
Hmm.
get along with all my cousins, but yeah. T.S. Madison and Kaya is funny. It took them 4 hours to get to the ATL. That is a long car ride.
That's a long fucking trip. And
Yeah.
then back again. And by this time, she cussing everybody out. Oh my God, that's
Do you have?
horrible.
Do you watch the Golden Girls?
Hmm. All the
There's an
time.
episode where they're all
Hmm.
driving in the car and like Rose is in the back seat. She's like doing like the 100, 200, 300, and Dorothy literally stops in the middle of the freeway and says, Rose, get out. That would have been me with your cousin Kayla. Kayla, get out.
Get
I've had enough. Get out, Kayla. Child.
Oh my God. I almost even didn't let you finish that because I was visioning this whole car ride with the Golden Girls.
I love that episode.
Oh
Oh,
God.
they left her at the
Mhm.
Airbnb. I mean,
Oh, y'all
and
did leave her.
it was not her, Nyla, and who drove back. Okay, so you all didn't drive back. Okay, interesting.
Yeah, that is interesting. It's obvious to me, Lamar.
What?
She just has
Jealousy?
mental illness. Mm-mm. Just mental
Mm.
illness.
Yeah, I get the Eight of Swords,
Mm-hmm.
which definitely is a mental illness card.
Mm-hmm.
Were y'all also late for the concert, or were y'all on time?
Did y'all pick her up late?
Because I get the Hangman, which can represent delays. Was there delays or
Mm-hmm.
something?
Mm-hmm. There's been some previous issues going on in his family, though. This isn't the first
Definitely.
argument you all had.
No. Because
And
I
by
get
the
the Nine of
way,
Wands
it's
connected to
over.
family.
It's over.
It's
Your
over.
friendship's over. Your cousinship is over. It's over.
Yeah.
So never try this again. Like
Mm-mm.
y'all got to be like Destiny Child, come back 30 years later. That's how y'all gonna have to
Do a reunion, yeah.
do a Renaissance tour too.
Do Renaissance. Why do I get men here though? Because I get two men.
You know,
So
funny you should say that because I got a guy too.
yeah.
Oh no,
Was
I
one
get
of the
two
cousins?
men.
Yeah, I get
No,
two
I get
men.
two. But
Yeah.
it sounded like all girls, or what's the
That's what I
dynamic?
thought. Yeah. Fonzie. Patty says leave her at home. Child.
You and Patty got a thing going, Lamar.
Me and Patty.
Hmm.
I love Patty. She's funny.
You like her sense of humor.
I do. Did she want the ex? Interesting.
Mm.
She loves to be elitist and it rubs everyone the wrong way. Why in the family? Okay.
Mm. I mean, she's probably a cousin that comes from parental money, right? But she
Yeah.
has mental illness. The girl's crazy. She's hot and cold, high and low. Like, there's just no rhyme or reason with her. She's not a
Right.
chill girl.
No.
She may
Yeah.
start out chill, but she ups the ante on everyone.
Nyla cousin had her ex girlfriend on here. Um, you mean I'm alive?
I'm confused.
Yeah, I'm confused. Um, I get the Four of Wands connected to community. I think there's something where your it was just not the mix of the right people.
At all.
I don't think it was the right mix of people to
Mm-mm,
go on this trip.
mm-mm.
I think that's the
Not the way
main
it was designed. It was designed as a car trip,
exactly.
which is
And that may
confining.
be the issue. Because I'm wondering, did you all travel in the same car, or was it like I'm going with this
Hmm.
person, you'll go with that person?
Yeah, what was that
Because
like? Was it two different cars? It's four people on a trip. Like, you just want to know, are we there yet? Are we there yet? Because it's just, you should have left her at home. Yeah.
it
Hmm.
took me to
And
be
took me.
on the trip. It's interesting because the last
Right,
card I get was
Chantel?
the Ace of Cups facing the Fool card. So I do feel like y'all could reconcile. Does that mean you should take her on another trip? Absolutely not. Um,
Is there a
it's possible to
prison
let
or
bygones be
jail
bygones.
sentence? Does she have a DUI? Because I get the
Yeah.
justice card.
Will you two be as close as you once were? Probably not either. I get the Chariot card as the first card. I think there was excitement about the trip. Was she um
Hmm.
was she jailed? Was there something with that? We did travel in the same, so they all traveled in the same card. That's also part of the issue.
She has mental health issues. So I think we kind of have to start there and then work our way back.
Right. Huh. Yeah. Say what you said again, Tracy.
I said she has mental issues. So I think we have to start with the fact that y'all aren't recognizing that she has mental issues. We have to start there and then work our way back.
Yeah.
Was the trip fine until the ex showed up? And who's your cousin ex? Is that like Kayla's ex?
Right. It's a lot of like, what is going on? I'm just so confused. I
Well,
get the
now
Five
you
of
can
Wands.
imagine what the trip was like.
Right. I get the Five of Wands connected to self-expression. I definitely think there were arguments. There was drama. I think the main thing I get is not the right mix of people.
Hmm.
It's like
Hmm.
it's like how you have someone who jokes a certain way, but if they joke with the wrong person, it's an
Hmm.
issue. Like that's what I get.
Hmm.
That's what I get. Before this trip, she tried to treat me like her child, saying I would not let my nonchalantness ruin her trip.
See, you're chill. See, she's a chill. She's a chill chick.
Right.
So she was already gonna challenge you because how dare you be chill?
Right. Yeah. She probably hits it good. Some people hide their mental issues very good.
Good point.
That's true. This one is interesting. I'm not sure how to end this one. I think I'm
Well,
also a little confused by the question. Go ahead.
no, but she has mental illness.
She has mental illness. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah,
So I
okay.
can't. You can't participate when somebody's crazy.
Yeah.
She's crazy. You know what I mean? Like, you're trying to make sense over something when it starts out. with crazy.
Right. Got it. Okay. I honestly think your cousin just came to start mess.
Mm-hmm.
I think she rubs people the wrong way.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm wondering, because sometimes crazy can coincide with psychic. So I'm wondering
Mm-hmm.
if she's also a little psychic and can read
Mm-hmm.
people, but uses that
Mm-hmm.
not necessarily for good.
Mm.
Or maybe she's an empath and knows how to manipulate people's emotions or something like that.
Or feels their emotion, their disdain for her.
Or exactly. Like there's something going on with that psychic energy where she's picking up on something. And I think that's
Yeah.
part of what's making her look crazy. Because, it's like one of those things where it's like, I feel you're mad at me. And it's like, what do you mean? Like, like, I don't know. It's like one of those things where someone feels something and they may be accurate in their feeling, their psychic feeling. But just because you feel something doesn't mean everyone else feels or sees the same thing. Oh, she is actually psychic? She does tarot reading. Oh, see? That's why I picked that
Oh,
up.
she's understanding y'all's energy. She knows y'all don't like her. She don't like that y'all don't like her. She reads energy. She's a psychic. She's into tarot. Look, Lamar, you hit that one out the park right there.
Yeah. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, she does that. She's had a few readings from her and I regret it. So she already knows your business. If you've
Mm-hmm.
had readings from her, she already knows your energy. So you
Yeah.
brought someone with this energy and they came in trying to, to control the situation. That's what happened. That's what this is. And well, it's a lesson learned, not to ever invite her on a trip ever again.
Ever again.
And
It's
not to
over.
ever get a reading. Yeah.
It's over. But where does the justice card come in? Was somebody about to get arrested? Crazy ass in the trunk. Was some was somebody about to be arrested? Like what? Where's the justice card? I get the justice card. Mm.
She threatened Nyla's ex.
Nyla must be the other cousin. She threatened that
Yeah.
ex. Okay. We have Kayla, Nyla. Do you guys realize all your names end in A?
Right. So she
And
threatened
it,
to call the police, Tracy.
she threatened to call the police?
Yeah.
Oh, because I got justice.
I'm listening. I'm just taking care of Fonzie. Hold on.
I got justice. Let me tell you something. In the Caribbean, we have this song, and it's like, if your name begins with A, bend right over. Uh, 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 bend right over. So you're supposed to bend over and booty shake. Do you know the song? Has it reached the states yet? If your name if your name begins with an A, bend right over. If you want the song, Shakira, I'll send it to Lamar that you could listen to it. It's a really good song. Or your cousin's ends with the letter A. Play the song, bend right over. And I mean that in a way of twerking. Let me see the comments.
Oh
Comments.
Lord. These cats, I swear they're like kids.
Oh, yes,
Oh
that's my
joy.
song. Who knows this song? Leisha knows this song. Yes. We have this song in the Caribbean, Lamar. If your name ends in an A, bend right over.
If your name
And
ends, if it ends in an A, bend right over.
uh-huh. And the beat is like bump, bump, bump. Bend right over. Bump, bump, bump. Bend right over. And everybody, yeah, you just have to bend over. It's like automatic.
Oh, so it's not bend over like the way I was thinking, I guess. It's bend over and twerk. Okay.
It's work, yes.
That makes
Oh,
sense.
it's called the A-list. Oh, my name is First.
Oh, I
Yeah.
like that. The A-list.
Leisha, are you Caribbean? Oh my God, I love that song. The A-list, yes. And so what they do is they mention Keisha, Leisha, Jennifer, been right over. It's so funny. I love this song. I never
The
wanted
A-list at Pumbaa.
a name with the last name A, but after this song, I'm so jealous of all A girls. The A
Don't tell
list,
her
you're gonna
nothing.
love that song.
Yeah. Patty Gemini says, don't tell her nothing about what you want to do or going to do. Do a protection spell on yourself. I say block her.
Mm. Patty don't play. See, Patty's a Gemini. She not playing. Patty
No.
grown. Patty grown. Patty Gemini and grown.
Yes.
Block her from everything. Solve that
And
problem.
once a Gemini is done, a Gemini is done.
Mm-hmm.
Usually, I'll say usually. We were going to do a fancy dinner and the argument blew up in the yard. Or you were going to a fancy dinner and the argument blew up in the yard.
See, I'm not down for all that. If I go to Beyonce's concert, the last thing I want to be is
I want
arguing
to
with
have
nobody.
fun. Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Because you want to keep that memory alive.
exactly. So now, whenever you think of Beyonce and the Renaissance, you think of Kayla and her
You think
mess.
of her. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's why she should never come around again. No is
Yeah.
a sentence.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, Patty.
Yeah, May Gemini.
But I pushed it off for years because our mothers are first cousins. Well, I mean,
Yeah,
sometimes
but
family.
you have to
Yeah.
bite her. So let her stay with her mother and your auntie. Let her hang out with them so they can see how miserable it is to be around her.
Right. She's going to have to clean herself up. Seriously. Because that's
Mm-hmm.
unacceptable.
Mm-hmm.
So. All right, Shakia, your cousin, it sounds like your cousin has some mental illness and she's couple that with psychic abilities. She's crazy,
Mm-hmm.
like
She
Tracey
got
said.
the gift.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. She not playing
Yeah.
with y'all. She reads y'all's energy. She ain't playing with y'all. She'll
Mm-hmm.
kick y'all's ass psychically. She already
Yes.
knows. She already knows y'all don't like her.
Right.
She's
She said she
feeling it.
makes 45K Ivy League and we need to look her up. That's what she said.
45K is not a lot. Like
That's not that.
what era is
To be
she living
honest,
in?
I make more than that a month, knock on wood, you know?
To be
Like,
Ivy League and that's
yeah.
all she makes is
Or
45?
I make more than that a year. Yeah. So, not a month. I
Yeah.
wish I made more than that a month.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know what you meant.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, that's not
But
impressive.
listen, it wouldn't be too unusual to make 45 a month. There's, that's a
That's
number
true.
that a lot of black YouTubers can make.
That's true. Yeah. That's true.
That's not too far off, and you might have just called it in.
I might have called it
Hmm.
in Jesus' name.
In
But
Jesus'
45,
name,
yes. But
we just go
45K for
like
an
this to people
ID,
now.
yes, in Jesus' name. But
Jesus' name.
45K for an Ivy Leaguer is not impressive.
Mm-mm, at
And she
all.
has a master's. And she's 23. She's 23.
Maybe at 23, making 45K is
That's
considerate,
decent.
but she
Yeah,
doesn't know that the company is taking advantage of her with her master's.
exactly.
So, and her Ivy Leagueness. Like, who pays 45 and I have an Ivy League degree?
Right.
But she's getting her master's and
That's
she's
not
paying.
something I would brag
Oh,
about.
well, hold on. She's paying 45,000 for her master's. She's not making 45,000.
No, it says she's getting her master's and the state is paying her 45K.
Oh, she's getting. Sorry.
No, it's
And
okay.
the state is paying her? Like, what state is this? That's very low. What the fuck? What kind
It
of
is.
fucking state is this? $45K in a mental with a white jacket and got it. Wait, Lamar, I have a really funny story about this, right? So I used to
Mm-hmm.
work in a hospital. It's what's called a unit manager in St. Joseph's Hospital in Paterson, New Jersey. And at one point, I had to the girl on the psych ward was going on vacation, so they told me to cover her station, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I walk in and I immediately see a doctor at the door. By the way, it's a lock unit. And I immediately see a doctor at the door. So, of course, he's wearing a jacket, got some official looking pens hanging from his jacket, right? That's the look, right? So, of course, I go, "Good morning, doctor." And I go further down the hall, start to work. And he comes over to me and he starts telling me what prescriptions he's going to prescribe, which is odd because I've never had a doctor do that to me. You give it to the nurse.
Mm-hmm.
So I go to one of the nurses and I says, "Well, the doctor's telling me to." She goes, "He's crazy." I said, "What?" "He's a patient." And you look at the doctor like this. He's so embarrassed. He was a patient dressed as a doctor on the psych ward.
Oh, okay. Got it. The
But he
psych
knew
ward
I
part,
didn't know. Huh?
the psych ward part made it make more sense.
Yeah, it was the psych
Yeah,
ward.
yeah.
So when I walked in, I saw this doctor with a jacket, the white jacket, and these pens that looked really official, like, the official looking pens in a pocket.
Mm-hmm.
So when I walked in, locked unit, when I walked in, he was standing at the purposes of a doorway, and I was like, "Good morning, doctor." And I just kept walking. "You look like a doctor," right? And so I'm at the nurse's station, and he starts to give me orders, and I don't take orders,
Right.
right? For patient, like I don't help prescribe, like, "Hey, make sure you give a patient Benadryl." Like I don't take
Right.
orders. So I was like, "Oh, doctor, let me get somebody that works here," because I'd never worked at this unit. I said, "Let me get somebody that works here." And so I go to the nurse, nurses don't care. If you know nurses, they don't give a shit. And she goes, "He's crazy." And I said, "What?" She goes, "He's a patient, but he's standing right there." So I go, "Oh."
So he heard. That is crazy. Whatever
Oh,
helps, I guess. That sounds like some like multiple personality kind of thing. Like
I
taking
don't
on the
know.
personality of other people. But I could be
I
wrong.
mean,
I'm
he's
not
on a
a
psych ward and they're letting him wear the doctor's jacket. They weren't trying to stop him. How's he supposed how's he supposed to know better? Um so there's more going on here, right? Shakira, I'm wondering if there's some jealousy going on here. I'm wondering hold on, I gotta see what Jada says. A man escaped the nursing home. I volunteered that because he looked like a visitor. They caught him at the store 3 blocks. I believe it. I so believe Shakira, I feel like this trip was mentally tragic for you, but I'm also wondering if there's more going on here, right? With how you feel that she manipulates. So let me help you here. This is your cousin, and no one can manipulate you. If you decide to be in the vicinity of this cousin often, then I have to push it back to you.
Mm.
So I don't believe in worrying about jealousy. I don't believe in those words, right? I believe that you just stop being in the vicinity of someone that makes you feel any kind of way. Your reality is your reality, but you can change your reality. So there's no need to have these conversations about, She thinks she's better, that who gives two of these? None of us have space. We don't have space for the drama anymore. Not since
Mm-mm.
COVID, right?
No. Yeah.
So you now have to push it back on you, and you now have to say, I no longer invite myself to be a problem for her,
Right.
to be a problem for me. So you got to be one of those cousins to be like, we all meeting next week? Yes. Who's going to be there?
Right.
You got to be one of those people now. And if she shows up, you have to go, guys, I'm out.
Yep. You have to take a stance. Final card.
Oh, yeah. But also, I'm going to beg you to give her some grace because I think she has mental illness. And I don't think you're capable of seeing like how structurally off she is mentally. What I say, Lamarr, there's a fine line between psychic and psycho.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
There is a fine line between psychic and psycho.
Mm-hmm.
And Kayla is towing that line.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I got opportunity and change. So I want you to woosah this energy, right? Woosah it. I mean, it's significant because you all went to see Beyonce. And if you felt validated that others got to see her ugly, then I want you to leave all that on a trip now. Like, I don't want you to invest because if you keep investing mentally, she'll come back in.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let her be mentally ill by herself. Yeah. No one has time for that. So, as one door closes, another door opens. Close the door on this bitch. And I don't mean to call you a bitch. I don't know you. We're just talking about the energy that you protrude, and that's bitchy energy.
Mm-hmm.
Your angels are drawing close to support you in making changes that you need to attract better opportunities and abundance. You may have experienced resistance lately or felt stuck, but the new beginning you are seeking is unfolding now. You are in a time of change and opportunity. Whether this involves a new role, career, opportunity, relationships, child, or project, know that it is blessed by God and angels. So, bless yourself, remove yourself. But I'm going to hand something over to you that's going to be hard for you. Bless her too.
Mm-hmm.
Bless her too. So you have to be like, God, I got to go. Bless her.
Yep.
Boom. Boom. Walk
Let
away.
God deal with it. Yep.
Hmm.
As they say
But
in
she is a
church,
little
leave
crazy.
it at the altar. Yeah.
Yep.
Leave it at the
Everyone in
altar.
family says she's a little bit off. And Lamar's right. Leave it at the altar. If you're going to go up to
Yeah.
the altar, place it there and walk away. Let God handle this now.
Let
Go ahead,
God
Lamar.
handle it. All right. I got the two of abundance. It says life may be feeling a little out of balance right now. You could be working multiple jobs or trying to make a change to your dream career. It's important to keep things light and stay in touch with your inner child. Make your work as playful as possible. Multitasking with a positive attitude brings success. So I think you're already going through some energy. You're already going through something, and here Kayla comes bringing her 2 cents and her drama. So I think it's time to do some spring cleaning, and Kayla may want to be maybe one of those things you need to spring clean that
Yes.
relationship. So,
Yeah.
but do it with a positive attitude, like Tracey said, love and light. Send her love,
Yeah.
send her blessings. Yeah,
Yeah. Because I wouldn't want to be her, Shakira.
no,
I wouldn't want to be the one with all that energy that's not contained.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, all right, Shakia. Well,
You
thank
could
you for
do
allowing.
it. Like, keep us updated because you can do
Keep us
this.
updated. Yeah, You definitely can do it. So,
Hmm.
Shamanta, thank you for being here. This is a great segue to remind people we're doing live readings. It is $60 for one question. Let me post a link in the chat. It is, you can send your donation to PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo. And get us while we're here. All right, we've been on for almost 2 hours. We do have another person next, but we are. I don't know, Tracy. I don't know if you're down to take one or two more if someone donates, but yeah,
Yeah.
if you want to, get your reading, get us while we're here. You can always come back and rewatch the video days, weeks, months, years later because it'll always be up. So get your reading while we're here. All right. And let's get to the next person. Thank you, Vic Game Chicks. So the next person that donated is LB.
Oh.
LB donated on Cash App.
Hmm.
Or Lolly. I guess their name is also Lolly. They said, "Can I have a general reading?" So
Sure.
LB wants to have a general reading. Or Lolly.
Oh.
Hi Sylvester.
Hi, Sylvester.
How are you?
He just texted you.
Who?
Sylvester.
Texted me?
No, I just texted Sylvester.
Oh, okay, okay. I was gonna say I didn't get a text message.
I did have a text message for you, but then I forgot what I wanted to say to you.
It'll come back to you.
I'm wondering if it was about the time. Then I said it out loud.
Oh yeah.
Pajama Tarot. Do you like that?
I like that. Pajama Tarot. That sounds
You
like
like
an actual like tarot reader name, actually, as well.
it? What?
Pajama Tarot. I don't know if I've heard it before, but it just sounds like. Yeah, I would check to see if that's already like taken. Oh, Sylvester said he saw the message.
Oh, good. I'm looking at it now. Yay! How many people are here on the feed tonight?
There are currently 100 people in the room, so please make sure that you like the video, subscribe, share with your friends and
Mhm.
family wherever you're listening or watching. Follow us, and once again, get your reading while we're here. We're still taking readings and donations. So if you want a reading, send your donation. I think I'm ready for Lolly or
Let's go.
LB. All right. The first thing I get is a decision. Like I feel like you are making a decision,
Interesting.
LB, or a decision needs to be made. It's definitely a decision in which you need to trust your intuition. However, in the
Hmm.
placement of intuition, I get the Hermit card. So I feel like you're a little lost right now for some reason. There may be a sense of spirit being spiritually lost or not knowing which decision or direction you need to move in. I also get
Hmm.
possible like issues in a relationship, LB. So I'm wondering if there's an
Hmm.
issue there. I get a man connected to the past, or this could be a father figure. And then I also get a female. This I'm not sure your gender, but Lolly sounds like a female name, but I'm not sure. I get the high priestess connected to spiritual growth, evolution, change, and things of this nature. So I get another man connected to work here. I get a young child facing the family card. So there's a lot going on, LB. A lot of different moving parts. I would have loved to have known what zodiac sign you are as well. Um I think LB Lolly, I think it's time to step into your purpose. I think that's what your true calling is right now, or that's what spirit is calling for you to do is to step in your purpose. But maybe you don't know what your purpose is, or maybe that's something you need to ask spirit to help you with. What is your purpose? because I
Mm-hmm.
feel like, yeah, I feel like there's something where it's time for a shift. I'm also wondering if you do magic or something like that, because I get the magician card
Mm-hmm.
connected to money.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm wondering what's going on with money. Is there a need to manifest money, or is there maybe some manipulation going on with money? Sometimes the magician card for me can mean manipulation in some way. Okay, Lolly is here. She's
Absolutely.
Cancer. She's a Cancer. Okay. Hmm. I also get a Knight of Swords connected to long distance travel. So I also feel like Lolly, you need to come out of your shell, which makes sense because cancers, can they're the crabs, they can be in their shell a lot. But as I'm looking at the Hermit card, I feel like you need to come out of your shell. What do you see, Tracy?
Oh, okay. I don't know if a decision, I think you mentioned that earlier, Lamar, but I think it's a decision in relationships. I don't know if it's more than one person. I also, Lolly, want to know, I also got the King of Cups. Is your dad
Excuse me.
still
Sir.
alive? Right?
Yeah, I got
Um,
father energy.
mhm. There's something defensive going on with this Cancer personality, right? And something's off balance in relationships. So, are you in a relationship? Are you about to get married? Did you just get married? Because whatever this is that it's been going on for the last 2 months or the last 2 years. And I feel like it's a breaking point where a decision needs to be made,
Yep.
right? Are you married? Because I get two cards of like either engagement or marriage, or so I need to know if this is something you're going through right now or is it coming? Because then I need to know like how to talk to you. So if you're going through it right now, maybe I'll just answer it. If you're going through it right now, I feel like something's off balance in this relationship, right? Although it may feel very familiar, very comfortable. I feel like if in, you're single right now, okay. So someone's coming to you, right? That uh, there might be a choice. I hear that you're single, and I might tell you that you have a choice. So you might have a choice of men. Did one just leave though? Did someone just leave you?
Yeah, because
Um.
I get something about the past in love
Mhm.
and relationships.
Mhm. Mhm.
8 for me. 8 in numerology is about the past. So also this card can mean being stuck in the past as well.
Same thing to me. Yeah.
Mhm.
Again, without you being able to type fast enough, is it showing up in the feed? Because sometimes on YouTube the answers will come faster.
Oh, I didn't
Let
think
me
about
just
that.
check. Yeah, I'm gonna go over right now. Oh, the last thing I have here is
Single.
no, is Sylvester's comment. What's the last thing you have?
Oh, because it's different on each end.
Oh,
The last comment I see, hold on, is single, is Lolly.
oh, that's right. Because she's responding from you. I got you. I got you. Maybe I should
Hmm.
just go over to you then. Wait, who got fired? Wait, wait, wait.
Yeah. He doesn't usually do that, so I don't know.
Hmm.
Fonzie is getting older. He'll be 5 this year, but that's not old for a cat. So maybe he was just lazy. I don't
Hmm.
know. Yeah.
Like, what did
It's
he do?
I usually never have issues with him cleaning himself, but it just seemed like he took a number 2 and didn't properly clean back there. However cats do that. So I think that's why he smelled bad, and I just was just like, oh, that's something Cleopatra would do. So like, what's going on, Fonzie? But maybe he's just having a bad day. I don't know.
Um, how old is he?
He'll be 5 in October.
Well, too young to start to having these type of problems. So it might have been something he ate.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Hmm.
Yeah,
So he's
because I
not
never have issues.
processing it.
Yeah.
It's probably soft. Probably processing it soft.
All right, that's interesting. I might
Mm-hmm.
need to change his food. Thank you for that, Charlene.
Mm-hmm.
I might need to change his food.
So Lolly said there is someone of interest to me that's important to know, but no one from the past that I've talked to. I hear when sometimes I don't understand no one from the past I've talked to. Was there ever anybody in the past? But I must answer that. Was there ever anybody in the past? Okay. So, but I'm going to answer this question because it's someone that you're talking to. So that makes more sense now. No, it's someone of interest. So be careful with the someone of interest, right? Why am I saying be careful? I don't want to say be careful. Why did I say that? Um,
Well, you said it for a reason, I feel.
I don't know. I get the Two of Wands, which is a waiting period. And then I get the Four of Wands. She's looking for the next level of relationships, I believe. I get the Six of Cups. That I think familiar energy is coming for you, Lolly. I also get the Justice card. Maybe it's somebody's career, right? Accountant, engineer, anything in law enforcement or justice, right? But a relationship is coming through. Now, you didn't necessarily ask about it, but it is coming through, right?
Hmm.
The Six of Disc tells me that there's giving energy, but it also feels like give and take energy. So I also think that she's very giving as well. So I feel like she's going to find someone that's equally as giving. So I'm wondering if this person that she's going to find is going to be a water sign like her, right?
Hmm. Yeah.
Um, I do feel like maybe more than one person will eventually show up. I think if somebody shows up, I don't know if it's necessarily love. It's somebody that you're dating, and then somebody else will show up again, which will force you to make a decision. And I would say, you know, enjoy dating. Allow yourself to date one person. If somebody else comes along, allow yourself to date that person. Like, get to know you and what you like in more than one person. I mean, men do it all the time, right? So you don't have to be loyal to one man unless the man says, "Be mine, be my girlfriend." So if nobody says that to you, then you have the freedom to search out others. And you don't have to make no big confession about it either, right? I just think ultimately love is going to come through for you. Now, unless I'm mistaken, I feel like love and engagement and marriage, these are all solid things that you're eventually wanting to get. I think you're going to get it. I just want you to be mindful of the choices that are out there. And you can't make a choice until you give yourself time to get to know someone.
Yeah. Do you think she also needs to kind of know herself? Because I always say
I
we're
do.
one way outside of a relationship, but we can be someone totally different in a relationship.
Yeah, especially for girls, right, Lamar? We lose
Yeah,
ourselves.
we do.
Girls
Yeah,
lose themselves. You're so
yeah.
cute. You're like, we do. We do.
It's true.
But it's true,
Yeah,
right? And then when you lose, like, then you give the other person so much power
yeah,
when we're not our authentic selves.
yeah. And I would just hate for that to happen to Lolly because she seems sensitive.
Hmm.
There's
She's a
something
Cancer.
sensitive. Yeah. So I think it's
So,
also about knowing yourself too, Lolly. Once again, there's some
yes,
decisions that need to be made. So
yes.
yeah, very love
And
centric. These readings have been very love centric today. I love that.
because something's changing with love, something's changing. People want it.
They
Nobody wants to
do.
fight anymore. Like COVID, if I maybe I'm just the only one that noticed, COVID really changed people.
Yeah, yeah. She says, "I know what I don't want, but I want or need. I question. Okay,
Hmm, that's
I
very
know what I
interesting.
don't want,
Right.
but I
That
want.
you're clear on.
I'm
But she
confused. What
doesn't
does
know
she
what
say?
she wants. She doesn't know what she she knows what she doesn't want, but she
Right.
doesn't know what she wants.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. That makes
So that
sense.
means you got to treat men like a liberal arts degree. You got to try them out.
You gotta try them out, yeah,
And if
until you
something
figure it
doesn't
out.
resonate with you or it hurts you, like when I date and a man is like harsh on his words, like it hurts me.
Hmm.
So I'm like, oh, I can't always deal with someone that just, ugh, I can't. So
Yeah.
you're gonna have to see what men make you feel like.
Yep. That's the
Mhm.
key. So it's time to find yourself in love. Who are you in love, in dating, in relationships?
Yeah, and what do you like when someone? I know me personally. I like a man to take my hand. I like to hold
Yeah.
hands.
PDA, I like that. I like a man who's not afraid of that.
PDA.
Like, yeah, I like that.
Tell me about it. Like,
Yeah.
claim me, claim me.
Yeah.
Back in the day, men used to like put their arm over, which is the best, over the woman, and like claim her. I don't really like that. I think that's aggressive,
That is
but
aggressive. But
it
yeah.
is aggressive.
But
Yeah,
I get
don't
what
do
you
that.
mean. Don't
But you
do
know
that,
what I
please.
mean? No, don't do
I might end up fighting you if you do that. So please don't do that.
it.
Them is fighting words. Yeah.
Sometimes when you look back on old pictures and someone's got their arm around you and it's like, wait, is he was he choking me back then? Did
Right.
I miss the abuse in the
You missed the
picture?
red flag. Yeah.
But just know that when you're dating and give yourself more freedom to date, just know that when something feels good, check that off. It may not
Yeah.
be that that's the one, but knowing that something that someone did felt good, that's what you want in your next relationship.
Hmm. Pay attention to that.
Mhm.
Because you're already paying
Mhm.
attention to what you don't want. So you need to start paying attention to what you do want.
What you want is critical. Like, do you need a working wiggly wiggly? What do you need?
Yes. I definitely need a working wiggly wiggly for sure. For sure. Yes.
What do
Yeah.
you need?
What do you need, Lolly?
I think you're gonna have to start asking God what you need. This is what I want, so that they can go out and get that guy. What you don't want, there's so many of them. They're like, oh, we don't know what to choose because these are all the don't ones show
The
up.
don'ts. Yeah.
You know, treatment like liberal arts.
You gotta try a little bit of everything till you figure out
Everything.
what
What do you
works.
like? Till you figure it
Yeah.
out. Yes. Infinite goes. That's a word.
Yep.
A man that shows you love in big and in small ways, and they are just affectionate. Praise Jesus.
And you know what my new thing is, Tracy? I want a
Mhm.
man that bridges the gap between us, that bridges the distance between us, whether it's actual distance, emotional distance. I need you to meet me halfway, like the song
Get
goes.
here. Yeah, get here
Yeah,
if you can.
exactly. Like I
Get
don't
here.
care that
Find
this
your
one,
way.
he's in California, I'm in Virginia. Like I need you to find a way to make it work. Like
I
that's
know
a form of
couples.
showing affection and love. Yeah. What were you gonna say?
Absolutely. I know couples that have had distant relationships, and when I'm going to say man, when a man loves a woman, it's no big deal. Like, I know
Exactly.
couples that have made it successful. Of course, they have to make the changes that's necessary. But once,
Yes.
like, the couple decides, we're going to do this, you're going to
Right.
make the changes because you want that woman.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
These are all things that we want. So it's like you kind of need to brainstorm, Lolly. Like, what is it that you want? Meet you at the crossroads. I know. I feel like I know that song.
Yeah. Is it
Yeah.
Crossroads? Crossroads.
Meet you at
Meet
the
me at the
crossroads. Yeah,
crossroads.
isn't that Bone
Now
Thugs
you're
and
gonna make
Harmony?
me listen to the Bone Thugs and Harmony. Yes,
Yeah, yeah.
I love that song.
I was thinking, meet me halfway, right at the borderline is where I'm gonna wait
Oh, I like
for
that song.
you. I love that song, but that one's a good song too. So, all right, I hope you got what you needed, Lolly. I don't know about you, but I pulled a final card for Lolly already.
Yeah, go ahead, go ahead. I'll
Okay.
pull it right now.
For you, Lolly, I got the five of action. It says your angels want you to know that your current challenges pushes you to be assertive and self-confident. Be willing to stand up for yourself and defend your position. You have the right to excuse yourself from those who bring drama into your life. So,
That card sounded like it should have been for Shakira.
but
But
I think,
interesting, I got cut the cords.
yeah, I think there's something here going on where it's definitely time to move on.
Mm.
But you definitely need to be assertive and self-confident. Go ahead. What does cut the cords mean?
Okay, I'll tell you right now. Cut the cords.
Now I have meet you at the
Um,
crossroads stuck in my head.
um, if you're finding yourself hanging on in a situation you know is unhealthy, negative, angel wisdom is encouraging you to call in the help you need to release yourself from it. Know that angels are guiding you to surrender the need to direct and control at this time. So you can welcome in spiritual support that's available to you. When you ask your angels to support you in cutting the cords, they will help dissolve the connections that are hooking you in a negative situation. You have to do your part by removing yourself from harmful and draining situations. If you have any questions regarding a situation, relationship, or outcome, know that you are being guided to find a new way forward. It'll be much more rewarding and replenishing. Ultimately, cutting the cord is an act of self care and self love. Well, she
Yes.
said general reading, so Spirit brought something through at the last minute.
Yeah. Yeah. That's true. I forgot about that.
Mm-hmm.
So, Lolly, you kind of got a lot there. You got a lot of different messages. So we hope we were able to
Mm-hmm.
help.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for trusting us with your reading.
Thank
Oh,
you.
yeah. That was the last one. No one's donated anything else, so we can
Well,
end here.
let's remind everyone that we're coming back tomorrow,
Yes, we're
right?
coming back tomorrow night or tomorrow evening. 'Cause
Yes.
tomorrow I think we're coming on earlier. So look
Yes,
for us
tomorrow.
early tomorrow. Go ahead.
Yes, we should be on around 6 o'clock.
Hmm.
Um, because we have book club too, so we want to be able to go to book club, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So we'll be on at 6 Eastern.
Eastern time, yes. 6
And so
Eastern.
since you know that we're coming on, you could pay for the readings in advance,
Hmm.
put your question with the payment,
Yep.
but if it's Cash App doesn't communicate as others. But oh, Lamar, I need your email.
I'll put it in the chat. Also, we just got
Okay.
another reading as well.
Oh,
So
we can
thank you,
do it.
Natasha. Yeah, we're gonna do that now. But what were you saying about the email?
Oh, I was saying, Cash App doesn't let you communicate with people.
Right.
So
Well, no,
if you
they
pay
can
by,
put the. A lot of times they put the question in the Cash App, but it doesn't give you a lot
oh,
of room.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So, but if you don't send your question or you forget, yes, like Tracy's saying, you can always email your question to me and we will put it up in the feed.
Oh, there's a add a note. That's
Yeah,
so
there's an
funny. I
added note
never
on Cash
sent
App.
anybody Cash App. Is
Yeah,
that
yeah,
new?
yeah. I think so.
Yeah, it has to
I think
be.
so. I think so. I
Oh,
don't
I
send a lot
love
of
so
money on Cash App either, so I don't know. I just
add a
receive.
note.
Yeah.
Or add your telephone number so at least we can text you. Lamarr can text you.
So that we can text. Yeah,
That part, right?
that part.
Um, but if you don't get to add enough, Lamarr.Townsend at Gmail, you got two dots there, .com.
Oops, child. Hold on.
I gotta get my nails done, guys. I'm gonna get fake nails, guys. I've decided. Okay.
I've been wanting to paint my nails, but whenever I paint my nails, they look a hot mess. So I think I need to go and get
Get
them
it
professionally
professionally
done.
done.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I don't know what color, but I'll figure it out.
Yeah. I'm always spontaneous like that. I'll get there and I'll be like, I'll just choose this. But sometimes I look at somebody else doing their nails. I don't even want that color, but it looks so pretty on their hands that I'll be
Exactly.
like, but I try not to do it like obvious.
Hmm.
So I go pick something very, yeah, I'm sick.
Yeah.
I'm sick. I don't have an
Maybe a nice
original
French
thought.
tip. Do you get
French
French tips?
tip. Yes.
Yeah, I think maybe a French tip.
That
We'll
is
see.
hella sexy.
I like that.
I remember when French tips used to cost more money than, gel nails. And I also remember when getting your nails done without gel was the cheapest. I remember when nails used to be $16.
Wow.
No, cheaper. I think at one point it was 10 or 11.
Yeah.
I miss
Now it
those days.
is child. It is
$100. It's 100.
yeah.
And then
And
they
plus
go,
the tip.
you
If you
always have
tip.
to tip. You
Yeah.
have to tip. It's
Yeah.
$100 just for your nails. And they go, you want pedicure? And it's like, I just spent so much money. Like, I'm $200 in a hole right now,
Just on my nails, right.
just on the nails. That's why I stopped doing my nails. I was like, it's not that much beauty in the world anymore. When I was younger, but once I hit the Caribbean, they started fucking up my nails because they like to use that molded thing. I was like, I'm not spending money for you all to not take care of me. That's a
Right.
long story. I'm just having issues. I want to have pretty nails. I can't have pretty nails like everybody else.
Well, you can.
I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
Get a chrome
Get a
finish,
chrome
Lamar. What does that
finish.
mean?
I'm not sure. But it sounds pretty purple.
Oh, on the nails. There's a shine that they can
I
put on your
think that's what I
nails
want. I
that
want the
makes it look
shine.
like spacey. No, it makes it look spacey. Like, so is that what you're talking about, Gail? So pretty.
That sounds really nice.
Just remember chrome finish.
Chrome finish. Okay. All right. All right. Well, let's see what Latasha wants to ask us. Latasha, I don't know if you're in the
It's
room.
itching.
You're what?
I gotta get my back. Don't pay me that. My back's hurting.
Oh, no,
My
you're
back
fine.
is
It's
itching.
called Chrome.
Find Latasha.
Yeah, Latasha, if you're in the room, please join us. I'm gonna post her question. I do have to blow my nose, and I let's just take like a quick 45-second break, and
45
then we'll
seconds.
get to
Play the song
Latasha.
again.
Yep, we'll get to Latasha's question. So we'll be right back. If someone else wants to
Jesus.
send a last minute reading, once again, we're here. But if you send it once we're off, we'll just come back and answer your question tomorrow. We'll be right back
Tomorrow.
in
Yeah.
45 seconds. Yes.
Okay. Bye. Cue the music.
My spiritual people. Oh, you're in for a treat. Welcome to the Lamarr and Tracey show. The only psychic tarot readers you need to know. You can trust our word because we've got your back. And our personal readings don't cost you a stack. Tracey is the one with the fiery flare, and Lamarr is the one with the gunned up hair. Trolls are jealous because we predicted it. Are you ready for the show? Cause it's time to get lit.
I'm back. No, I'm
Me
not.
too.
I am. I'm back. I'm here.
Welcome to the Lamarr and Tracey. By the way, I want to remind everyone that I do have an album right now. I released my first ever
That's right.
album, and you can stream it on Spotify, Apple Music, and all streaming platforms, YouTube. So please go stream my album, Psychic with the T, available now.
Psychic with the T. That's me. That's me.
Yes. I'm black. We're black. Yes. And
Yes.
we're
Oh, I
black.
love when you say that. That is hilarious.
Uh,
And you say it so
and
easy
we're
breezy.
I got it from Bob the Drag Queen and Monet Exchange, actually.
Mm-hmm.
They're drag queens.
Got it.
Yeah. Bob the
But
Drag
are
Queen
they
is one
on
of
a
my
TV
favorites.
show?
They were on RuPaul's Drag Race. So I have like
Oh.
four favorite drag queens. Bob the Drag
Uh-huh.
Queen is one of my favorites. Jimbo, I love Jimbo. I love Sasha
Mm-hmm.
Colby and Simone. I love Simone. Those are my four favorite drag queens.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
So when you say that, do they keep coming back on the show?
They do, yeah. They can. They can come back.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But
Because
they're
when you
all
say
winners.
favorite, I'm thinking they always show up.
But yeah, but they're all winners too. Every single one of them has won
Oh,
one
that's so
RuPaul's
hot.
Drag Race. RuPaul's
Oh,
Drag Race,
wow.
yeah. Yeah, so they're all
Oh, okay,
winners.
I get it. Yeah, yeah. That's
Yeah.
nice. Okay. Did you find Latasha?
Oh yeah, she's here.
Oh, hi, Latasha. My house is a mess and it's really like disturbing my energy right now.
No, mine is too.
Yours is too. I can't go to
Yeah,
bed this way, so I'm just gonna, when I get really disgusted, I just throw everything in the garbage. I won't deal with it.
yeah.
Like,
I'm just buying new
everything in the
stuff.
garbage.
Yeah.
I don't care. At this point, it's great to be Bruno because I don't care about shit anymore. And even if I'm looking for the bill, like I won't say, oh, maybe I threw it in the garbage. Like I just don't care.
Yeah. It is. What are they gonna do?
What's anybody gonna do? I'm
Right.
Bruno. I'm at the
Right.
Bruno age. I've arrived.
Yeah.
I don't care.
You've earned the right to not care anymore. So
That's what I'm saying.
yeah. All right, so let me actually retype that, but
Okay.
Latarsha. So we know it's her question when they watch it back. I love
Mhm.
Bob and Trixie Mattel. I like Trixie too. I like her too. She's not one of my favorites,
I'm
but I like her.
jealous.
Yeah. But I like her business acumen. Latarsha says, "Hi, Lamar and Tracy. I'm currently in a skilled nursing facility after a long recovery, and I want to ask you both, which month this year will I be moving out into my own place?"
Well, first of all, I really want to say, you know, thank God that you are in recovery from a very long situation. That's mortifying. And so I'm glad that you can process new beginnings.
I agree. Like I said, Latarsha is one of my clients that I've had for a few years now, actually. And I know that she's gone through some things. She had one reading that she got from me that I'll never forget. She said
Hmm.
she said something along the lines of, "I don't know how much longer I have. I don't care. I'm just gonna
Mm.
live." I've never forgotten that. I've never forgotten that. Yeah,
That saved her life.
yeah, yeah.
That saved
I
her
don't
life.
remember what kind of reading it was, but yeah, that was a couple years ago. Hmm.
Is she married? Is she here? Is she married?
Yeah, she says I'm here.
Are you married?
Are you married,
Hi,
Latasha?
Latasha.
Because that I don't know.
I like the part of living. That I love that.
Hmm. Despite it, live. I like that too. Yeah. Welcome to the Lamarr and Tracy show. The only psychic tarot readers you need to know.
Mhm.
I think I'm ready.
Okay,
Yeah. Or did you want to go first? Maybe
I
I
don't
should
mind
let you.
going first.
I'll let you go
Yeah,
first.
I don't
Yeah.
mind going first. Um, Long illness in a skilled facility, and when this month will I move? Well, it's time to move, right? It's time to move. Um, I really need to know if you're in a relationship though, because the first card that comes up is the Hierophant, right? So you will get the keys to something, right? But it's a little bit of a sacrifice. So do you need a facility with a ramp or bigger doors, right? Um, but here's the thing, and maybe you don't know this. When you move into a place and you have a disability, the building is mandated to accommodate you. It's a demand. And usually it's a legal demand under the Disabilities Act. So remember that. And you don't have to make the announcement, right? You could just move in. But I don't know what your but if you're long term skilled facility, then you would have had a problem with mobility at some point. Um, so I want to say yes, but I also think looking for a place could be expensive right now, right? So money is on your mind. I do get a King of Cups here, which is the reason why I was asking, is there a relationship um, in this? But, or hopes and fears. I'm in Jimbo, Bianca. Well, okay. Um, what's
Don't worry
happening?
about it. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Um, so the final outcome is absolutely, right? But I also believe, your strength is big enough to do this, right? But
Hmm.
why do I feel like it could be hard work finding what you need, right? So I want to say keep searching, right? But I think, are you having problems because you're telling people that you were in a skilled nursing facility? Maybe you shouldn't tell people that. I don't know. If you're adding that, don't add it. All right. Just move in. All right. Because it's going to be a little bit of a sacrifice, maybe a first floor apartment,
Hmm.
you know.
Hmm.
Um,
Did you mention finances, Tracy? Because I get good luck for her
mhm.
financially. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I just think that whatever she's looking for is expensive.
It is. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but she's asking what month, right? And
Mm-hmm.
we only have October, which is tomorrow, October, November, December. We only have 3 months, and I keep getting, the letter five, five or more. So it could be in 5 weeks, but I'm not confident of that.
I will
So,
say that I get the Ace of Pentacles around December or January, facing the Four
see,
of Pentacles. So I'm wondering, or it's facing this way, I'm sorry. So I'm wondering if, like, there's a community you move into. But I see something
mm,
around December, January. It could be connected to the number 10. So maybe the next 10 weeks ish kind of energy. I don't think it'll take quite 10 months, but it could be within the span of 10 months.
mm-hmm,
So I don't know. I get better energy towards the new year for sure.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And I feel like,
So,
go ahead.
mhm. No, but you're on point because I'm getting like five, but then I looked at the cards again and I got the Ten of Wands and I got the Ten of Cups. It's being in your new home. Um, so if it's 10 weeks, that still puts us before the new
Uh-huh.
year, though.
Yeah, yeah. I got also got the Ten of Cups too. I got the Ten of Pentacles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I feel like yeah, it's definitely possible it could be before the new year, or
Mm-hmm.
by the new year you could either be moving in,
Mm-hmm.
or it's like by the new year maybe you've just recently moved in. Does that
Yeah,
make sense?
I'm actually getting February.
Yeah.
So
I feel like
I'm
it's
gonna
like
say
early new year.
after the new year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. She said she was on her deathbed. I remember that.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
So she must be a little bit delayed, watching the video delayed a little bit too. She
Got
said
it.
she's not married.
Okay. Okay. So, hmm. Okay. Oh, I'm so sorry. So, I want to say take your time, but that's not what the cards are saying. So I have to listen to the cards. The cards aren't telling me to tell you to take your time. But I do want to say that, but it doesn't count what I want to say. I have to say what the cards want me to say to you. So again, there's something about you getting your strength back. So I feel like you're going to get back you. You're going to get yourself back. Be patient with yourself. Maybe that's why I wanted to say be patient. It had to do with getting
I get
her life
patience.
back.
I get needing to be patient. Like patience will pay off. The Ten of Pentacles shows up connected to patience. Take your time.
Yes,
Let things fall into place the way they need to. Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Um, but I also get familiar energy. So I feel like you're going to find something in a familiar neighborhood or something like that.
Yes. Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right.
And I feel like even though you're moving on your own, you're getting out of the skilled nursing facility for long-term recovery, I still feel like you may need some assistance or help. Do you
Mm.
see that, Tracy? Like I feel like yes, you're gonna move on your own, but
What card did you use?
I
Because the
got
chariot could mean wheelchair or
I got the
some
judgment
crutch of
card,
some kind. I got it.
but I also got the Three of Pentacles connected to travel and relocation, which to me is negotiations. It's more than one person. So I feel like there's negotiations in some way, shape, or form. So I want to say like okay, like an example is my grandparents lived in this apartment complex, but it was for like older people or elder people or people who needed, it wasn't like necessarily like like a elder community living situation, but if you needed to go to the doctors, get some Botox, if you needed to go to the doctors, fill your prescription, everything was within that same building.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like maybe that's the type of community you need to like consider. Does that make sense? I'm not sure exactly what it's called or what it would look like where you live, but there's something there where it's, if something happens and you need to you need to make,
Everything's there for you.
you can go right downstairs. Yeah.
Mm.
I
I
can
like
walk
those
now. I
type of
have a
communities.
walk. I do too. She says she's gonna apply for public housing. Okay.
Well, wait a
Assistant.
second.
Kinda, yeah. Go ahead.
Wait a second. Wait. There's two different things that are happening though. Are you looking for a place? Did she say she's on crutches or something?
Yeah, she said she can walk now, but she has a walker.
Okay. But remember, you're going to get your strength back. So give
She
yourself permission, the time. Give yourself
yeah.
time. You're going to come back to you. All right. But are you looking for an apartment on your own, or are you waiting for public housing? It's two different things.
Mm-hmm.
Because public housing will not answer the call right away.
They won't. She said she wants a long-term house. Or what I want
Yeah,
long-term
but
is a
I'm
house.
asking about public housing, though. It's public housing that I'm asking about.
Got it.
Are you no, are you waiting for public housing or are you looking for an apartment on your own? It's really important.
We'll wait for her to answer. I will say the last card I get is a Knight of Cups. So I don't know if she said what her zodiac sign is. But I get a water sign as the last card. Huh.
Um, any spiritual experiences where were you comatose for a while?
I was thinking right before New Year as well. I think she's delayed. While we wait for Latasha to answer, make sure you all like the video. There's still 72 people in the room, so please like the video, subscribe to our channels, share with your friends and family. If you want a reading, send your donations. We might do it tomorrow. All right. But still send your donation. You'll
Be-
still get your
oh,
reading. Go ahead.
so for someone that's had paralysis of any type or was atrophy when your muscles go uh,
Muscle atrophy or whatever. Yeah.
muscle atrophy, yeah. Um, who am I speaking with now? Latasha.
Yeah.
So speak out loud. Adonith, help me. That's all you need to say.
And is this Archangel Adonith or is it just Adonith?
I think that most of the people that help come from an angel perspective, but that's a good question. Who is Adonith? Who is, Adonith is of God. And I know that these are angels
Sorry, I
that
had
many
someone
people,
text me. Someone keeps texting me about the reading.
that's okay. I know that there are many people.
But what were you saying? Is it Archangel or it's just Adonith?
Yeah, I never said it's
Okay.
Adonis. Help me.
Adonith. Okay. So
And
Latasha Tracey is saying, speak out loud, say Adonith, help me.
mhm.
She said health issues. I use a walker sometimes. Okay.
It'll just go away what she's suffering from. It'll just go away.
Yeah.
So you'll see, you're going to have to do all the normal things to get what you've been doing. You have to continue that. But what you'll see is that it'll just go away. You're just going to be walking without anything. You know,
Believe that. Yeah.
so I just want you to understand that there's something very powerful in saying, I may not be pronouncing the name correctly, Adonith, help me. That's all you need to say.
It almost looks like
For any
Adonai.
Adonait. Yeah, it does. But I don't know how to pronounce it, so I apologize.
She said she
Um,
wants her life back. I want my freedom.
mhm. So again, say Adonai, help me, so that this physical impairment of yours leaves permanently.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think in moving and getting your own place, I think it also comes with the responsibility of taking your life back and taking your freedom, which includes your health issues. Unfortunately, your health issues is currently taking you take not taking your life, but it's taking your freedom. So, like
Hmm.
Tracy said, say Adonis or Adonai, help me. Maybe help me to get my life back. Help me to get my freedom.
Yes.
Yeah,
What you're suffering from, it can be driven away by saying this,
there you go.
but it might be a variant of Adonai, which
And that's the
now
demon.
you get it. Oh no, that's the angel, and
Oh,
it
okay.
might be a variant of Anani. I'm not mentioning the demon. I'll mention it to you privately, but I don't want people to focus
On that.
on. Yeah, I
That
want
makes
them to
sense.
focus on healing. Yeah.
I got that. Yep.
So, but Adonith, help me is the most important thing you need to say.
Yeah.
All right, but realistically, I'm having some concerns,
Yeah.
right? Because I'm still back at public housing, which she never responded to.
Well, she says right now public housing is my only option right now.
That's what okay, I didn't see that. So now that changes, one, because you haven't applied yet. She said, I'm
Yeah.
going to apply.
Yeah.
Two, I need to know where she lives, because if you're in New York City, you're not going to get public housing for 2 years.
I was gonna say
Actually, she
you
could,
should have applied a long time ago. Go ahead.
yes, or Section 8, but I can also tell you nobody wants to take in anybody from Section 8 anymore. So I need you to open up all and any capabilities of your freedom, right? So I'm wondering if you live with your parents right now,
Mm.
because I get familiar energy.
Well, no, I think she said she lives in the nursing facility.
Right. Okay. So I get familiar energy then. So when she comes out of there, like, what are her options?
Right. Well,
Are
she
your
said public
parents
housing
around?
is her only option. But I think you might be alluding to what I was saying earlier. I think even when you get your own place, you're still going to need help or assistance in some
Mm.
way. You're going to still need people around.
Yes, I think I'm wondering, like, what's happening there.
Yeah.
Like, from skilled nursing facility to your own place. I just want to, I hear you. I'm concerned that that's not the best option for you, because I think, if one, you haven't been able to apply for public housing yet, and public housing takes forever.
It
So I
does.
think there's a transition that's going to be required. And the skilled nursing facility is not the transition. However, she should have a caseworker working with her.
Yeah.
So does that mean you get to stay in the skilled nursing facility until something shows up? There's just a lot of dynamics going on here. So it
Yeah.
doesn't sound like they're kicking her out of the skilled nursing facility.
This seems like she wants out.
Yeah, but we have
But is
to
that right for her? Yeah.
be. Uh, so again, is there a social worker working with you? It doesn't matter. I
Because if not, are
now
you
that
saying
I'm
maybe she should get one if she doesn't?
Why, she's in a skilled nursing facility, so I think there has to be one assigned to her.
Oh, okay.
Hmm. So I think Yeah, I know she just wanted to be free, but we got to plan freedom. Like enslaved people want to be free too. Well, we have
We have to
meetings at
come up with
night.
a plan. Yeah.
You got to come up with a plan. No, I could tell that you are a walking miracle and you will continue. I
Hmm.
promise you, you will continue to garnish. Like I see it. I see it for you, right?
Yeah.
Um, no, I don't think she wants anybody. I think she just wants to be on her own. Okay. I just want to ask who your parents are, but you don't have to answer that. I think no one should be alone and trying to recover. But I get it. I'm going to stick to 5 months.
Yeah.
Now that I
I'm
got more information.
I'm gonna stick to the new year. Like I said, I get the Ace of
That's the same
Pentacles.
time frame.
Yeah, around December, January, or this could
Mm-hmm.
be within once again 10 weeks. I'm gonna say maybe definitely within this vicinity of 10 months. It probably is not gonna take 10 months. Probably won't even take 8 or 9 months. But I'm gonna stick to that time frame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, and do you have a social worker? Is there, because she might be on a fast lane pace to be somewhere. Like she might jump to the head of the line.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. That makes sense because maybe this would be the social worker if she does have a social worker.
Mm,
I get someone as I get a King Knight of Cups as my last card, but I'm not sure if this is you or someone else. But we
mm-hmm,
may not have the time to wait to figure out what who that is.
mm-hmm.
Um, I'm gonna stick to that. I think that's what we see for you, Latasha.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick
The
to it
answer is
too.
yes. You're gonna get your own place. It's just gonna take some time and be patient
Be
and plan.
patient. You're almost there. Mhm.
Yeah,
Right, right. And just be patient. Just know that God is gonna provide um this. Listen, if God brought you this far, you gotta trust God the rest of the way.
wow. Yeah.
Um, also, you're doing the final outcome.
Yeah.
All right. I just want to give her one song.
Go ahead. A good psalm will also get you together in a good way too.
Psalm 54. Behold, God is my helper. The Lord is the upholder of my life.
Amen.
Amen. Any more messages from Latasha?
Mm-mm. The last one I
No,
see is I'm a walking miracle.
I believe that, child.
Hmm.
All right. There's
All right.
yeah, there's apartments for senior citizens
Yeah, I
55
saw that.
plus. Yeah. She might be entitled to go into something like that. She
That's what I
seems
was
very
thinking.
young.
Yeah,
Yeah. Because I think it's 55 plus disabled.
exactly. That's true, Tracy, because I know that this was a spiritual attack because people wanted to keep me from my ex-husband.
Are you
Mm,
guys together right now?
interesting.
Yeah, that is interesting. Did they win? And I don't mean win. That's a bad question. Um,
Do they succeed at keeping you from your husband?
did they succeed? That's a good way. Did they succeed? So
Well, while we wait for her response, let me give her her last card. I got the 10 of emotion for
okay.
you, Latasha. It says life is blessing you with a wonderful and loving family. Great happiness and emotional fulfillment are now on the horizon. Harmony with those you love is assured. By offering forgiveness, understanding, and kindness to others, you're rewarded with unconditional love.
Mm-hmm.
So you do have some good stuff coming for you.
Mm-hmm.
Family doesn't always have to mean blood family. I want to say that.
Right.
Family may be the people who are there for you when you need it the most, including after you leave this facility. She will be set up with community services, she says.
Mm-hmm. I saw it. Um, Still curious why there's no family around, but I'm finding that maybe that's none of my business at this point. Um, I just hate going, and she's so young, to go at it alone. It just sucks.
Yeah.
Especially since you are a walking miracle, right? But,
Hmm.
maybe you're not alone. Maybe your
She's not.
angels and guides and what spiritual attack
God.
came for you.
Yeah.
Um, it's funny because the card that I didn't mention that I had was the Hierophant, and that's a moral compass issue.
So she does have a social worker, it sounds like.
Okay, she does have a social worker. Okay, pray over the social worker, sweetie. Instead of calling him names, pray to him that he helps you more than he helps anyone else in that place. Make him responsible for you and helping you get out. Pray over him and
Yeah.
watch his attitude change. I promise you, prayer
Hmm.
works. And if that doesn't work, throw the Bible at him and just say, oh, did the Bible just hit you in the face? Did it help? Did it
I
waken
think
your brain? Her
she's
parents are
finally
in
entering.
heaven.
Yeah.
One more
Into.
question, just because I just need to know. Did you get your ex back?
Oh yeah.
While she answers that, I'll read my final outcome, and it says learning experience. Um, I'm going to read the extended message, and it says inner peace and a sense of security come from overcoming hardships. Without the challenges that life has presented to you, you wouldn't be the person you are today. This is a time for you to reflect on the incredible strength you have. No matter what has gone wrong for you, you have made your way through the darkness and into the light. When this card appears for you, your angel guide is inviting you to ask yourself, what have I learned from this? That's really important. That's why I keep asking about this X, right?
Mm.
Because you were fighting for this X, but was the X right for you? Was the fight in vain?
Was it worth it? Yeah.
Was it worth it? Right? This card represents the teacher you have inside of you. You will be able to find a message within the mystery of everything that you've gone through. By the way, did you have a spiritual experience? Because I feel like you should have had a spiritual experience. I feel like either visions or dreams or visitations or something where they came to talk to you. If you're still facing challenges, you are being encouraged to keep going, but trust the worst will soon be over. The light at the end of the tunnel is you.
Hmm. The
No,
light.
Jada, I agree that, see, some people don't seem to realize maybe what you were going after would have been worse. But I can't imagine that what you went through already was the worst, but it would have been worse, sir,
Hmm.
right? So sometimes God has to, break a kneecap to stop us,
Yeah.
right? Because sometimes we
Someday.
fight so hard for an ex, not listening to God,
Exactly.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes. Let me know when you
that's
are ready
good.
for the candles. Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
Yep. That'll definitely help.
Hmm.
Yep.
But I'm proud of you, Latasha, because I could tell in my reading how strong you are and how far you've come without knowing the whole story.
Yep.
Oh, can you put up the Psalms for her, please?
Yes. Did you type it?
Yeah, I didn't
Did
send
you?
it. I didn't
No.
send it. I just sent it.
Okay. Psalms 23, Psalms 54, Psalms 35, and Psalms 91.
Yes.
Latasha. And anyone else listening, there might be someone else listening who is moved by this reading as well. So
Yeah, this is a very deep reading, Latasha. I'm glad you got in.
at the last minute, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Latasha. Did you do your final card? You did, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. Well,
Learning
Latasha,
experience.
learning experience, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, Latasha. Well, you definitely gonna have to keep us updated because we would love to hear your updates. And thank you for allowing us
Yes.
to read you.
Yeah,
We
thank
appreciate
you.
it. Yeah. Tracey, that was it. That was our last reading for tonight.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you all. Latasha says one more thing. She says, they didn't take my life like they wanted to, but they did get my ex, which is okay because God has better for me. It was God's protection for me.
Yeah. Yeah. Did they feed you something? I feel like she
Oh,
got fed something.
mm,
Seriously.
I could see that.
Mm-hmm.
I could see that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, we're glad you're safe. We're glad you're doing better, Latasha.
Mm-hmm. I
Tracey,
love that. Yes.
me too. Where can people go to contact you for a reading if they want a personal reading or to elaborate off camera?
Well, if you look on the screen, it says 213-458-7408. I'm available all day tomorrow. All right. So give me a call and let me help you with a personal reading.
Yes. Yes. And I am also available at 703-791-9162. I'm also available tomorrow. And yeah. Also, we'll be back tomorrow evening, 6
Doing
p.m.
the double
Eastern.
readings.
Yeah, doing the live readings, 6 p.m. Eastern, which is 3 p.m. Central or Pacific? Or is it?
I don't care. They have to figure it out. I'm
They'll
too
figure-
tired.
You'll figure it out.
You'll figure it out. We stay on for 3 hours. So at some
I know
point, they'll
we.
figure it out.
Yeah. Latasha says, I love me a good psalm and I'm never alone. I have an amazing spiritual team. That is so true.
Oh, clearly you do. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Rhonda. Well, we thank you all so much
Thank
for
you,
joining us.
Rhonda. Thank you, everyone.
Yes. And once again, catch us tomorrow. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to both our channels.
Yes.
And follow us whether you're watching on Facebook, like our pages, and we will catch you all
Yes.
later. Thank you all for
Press
listening
the
and watching.
like
This
button
was a
and
really good live.
subscribe to both our channels. Thank you.
Please subscribe. My ex got married to a wonderful woman, Miss May, who is helping care for my special needs son.
Oh, that's nice.
That's good. Now it's time for you to move on.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, we will see you all later. Let's end with the song.
Yeah.
We love you all. Bye,
Love
everybody.
you. Bye.
Cue the music!
My spiritual people. Oh, you're in for a treat. Welcome to the Lamarr and Tracey show. The only psychic tarot readers you need to know. You can trust our word because we've got your back. And our personal readings don't cost you a stack. Tracey is the one with the fiery flare, and Lamarr is the one with the gunned up hair. Trolls are jealous because we predicted it. Are you ready for the show? 'Cause it's time to get lit.